All right. Well, hello and welcome. Welcome and hello, you guys. Tonight is Mother Truckin' Vlog Day. Tonight is Mother Truckin' Chill, Mellow, Relaxing Vlog Night. Appreciate you guys being here. I don't have the timestamps for the screen anymore, but for anybody on the hashtag replay crew, or I heard someone say hashtag replay cafe. I don't know. I really like that. Those timestamps are going to be the first pinned comment right underneath this video, courtesy of my main man in the chat, Jeremy V. I haven't seen him, but he's always here. He's kind of lurking, just in the shadows, just behind the scenes. Jeremy V collecting all those timestamps for you guys. But thank you. Here we go. This is going to be, look, this is going to be just a little bit more chill, mellow of a vlog, man. I'm just calming down a little bit. I feel like this week in particular was a little bit of a rough week. Like, at least that's the vibe that I got out there kind of on Twitter and all these social medias and things like that. And me, myself, I had a pretty rough week. It was a lot of ups and downs, and it was kind of a rough week. And this is one of those weeks that's like, we're just waiting for Saturday. It's like, God, just get me through this week. Get me to Saturday, please. So we're here to fellowship, to hang out together, to just be a community and pass out some positive vibes, as Frames Janklin likes to say, some positive vibes and some crisp high fives. So hopefully we can get everybody in a little bit better of a mood today. You know, right now is you don't have to worry about anything. Like, it's just vlog day. You know, you don't have to worry about anything. Just watch GrimmGreen be up here and just be a dancing dude. But I want you guys to relax. I hope you have a cold beer with you. I hope you have some vapes with you, because we're doing a very normal, average-sized vlog tonight. I feel like I've been doing marathon streams, you guys. Like, last week's vlog was, we thought, a world record stream, and it was for the vlog. And then Tuesday, Bogan and I streamed for 4 hours and 20 minutes on the nose, and that felt like a marathon. After that stream, I felt like I just needed a nap. And so now here we are on another Thursday, and this is going to be a normal, average size vlog. You had a rough week too, Rocky? I had a bit of a rough week, man. Just every once in a while, it's just you get a week where it's like, damn it, okay, Monday, it wasn't great, but we can do better. And then you're like, Tuesday, well, I fucked up a bunch of stuff, but let's do better. Wednesday, and that's what Wednesday, all the shit happens, and I'm sitting in traffic, and I'm late for things, and it's like, come on. Come on, week. We're getting to that weekend, you guys, and it literally starts right now. Like, Thursday is basically Friday. It's like fake Friday. Friday is actual Friday, and then Saturday, you know? So anyway, I appreciate you guys being here. Let me do a real quick rundown for you guys. Of course, what I've been vaping, of course, a beer. I'm really excited about tonight's beer. Of course, I have some mail. Of course, we're going to do some news. Of course, I have a retro vape. Of course, I have a liquid tasting. We're going to be hydrating our bodies throughout, but welcome. Yeah. Welcome, you guys. Do we need to let's just do some breathing exercises. Sounds good. Let's actually start this off. I saw a few super chats. That's it. And in fact, let me share with you guys my struggle. This is my struggle with the Mother Truckin' super chats, is the first super chat always gets cut off. You see this super chat? Because I pinned a comment. This is how YouTube shows me the super chats. And if I unpin that comment, the little blue box stays there, and I don't get to see. I know that this was DeJuggala, though, because I saw it happen. So DeJuggala said, not sure if membership is available. Not yet. I was trying to do that this week. It kind of didn't happen, but I'm going to add a real cheap membership to this YouTube. Real cheap. $1, $2, nothing more than that. Real cheap. You know, we'll do some like custom emojis, some like cool stuff, and I think that'd be real fun. A lot of people have been requesting that. But either way, here's $10. Yep, 7 after YouTube takes the cut. Let's do this, Dingle Hopper. YOYOY to you in the chat. Hashtag live view crew. I like that. Let's use it. Hashtag live view crew. Appreciate that, DeJuggala. Damn it, man. Says, I just figured since I am here live, I should buy you a beer. Cheers. Whoa. You're buying me a beer? Damn it, man. Appreciate you being here live. And I saw a little bit earlier in the chat, you're like, I even have a cold beer with me. So, dude, you're doing the vlog perfectly correctly. There's no wrong way to do the vlog. Tribal Buddha says, YOYOY, did you listen to Killer Pussy yet? Yes. You know, it's right up my alley. Of course it is, Tribal Buddha. You knew that. You knew that was going to happen. And then TJ, very much appreciate that, bro. You didn't say nothing you didn't have to. There's a fist bump for you. All right, you guys. Well, now that we're just kind of cranking along here in the vlog here, let's do that thing that's my new favorite thing where I get to hear from one of my subscribers out there. In fact, this week, let's get caught up with Janine one more time.
I'm going to keep this short. I smoked for 40 years. I switched to vaping almost 6 years ago, and I haven't had a cigarette since. I shouldn't have to fight this hard to save my life.
Janine, wiser words were not spoken. Appreciate that. I can't not show that video. Like, it's such a good video. It just puts me in a good mood every single time. Janine, out there fighting the good fight. I see you in the chat, Janine. Thank you for that video. Like, that video on Twitter, like that was one of those videos that just made my day. But actually, truly and honestly, right now, I would like to do that one thing that I do get to hear from one of my subscribers. Wim, are you in the chat tonight? It might be Vim. Wim, are you in the chat tonight? All right, well, we're going to get a little bit of a wicking tutorial from Wim. What say you, Wim?
Hey, Grimm, my name is Wim, and I wanted to thank you for all your great videos and everything you do for the community. And I wanted to show you how I do the mic vapes method. So I keep the angle of the tweezers down, then I grab my cotton, and then I mic vapes it.
It's just mic vapes in it. I can't do that.
Sometimes you have to put the cotton in a little bit more. So I grab it and just put it in. And that's how that works best for me. So thanks again for singing me happy birthday last month, and keep on doing the great videos you do. You are the best and most real person out there. Love you, brother.
Wim, I love you too, bro. Thank you, man. And honestly, thank you for that little Mike Vapes wicking technique. It's one of those things that's just eluded me. It's eluded me. Maybe someday I'll nail down the Mike Vapes wicking technique, but today is not that day. Anyway, thank you so much, Wim, for that video. In fact, if anybody else out there has a video that you would like to see featured on this vlog stream, you can send them on over to me. It's nick@grimmgreen.com. Just mark your subject, that one thing. Chances are I'll see the attachment and it will get downloaded and filed and used accordingly. But thank you, Wim, for that video. Very much appreciated. Does anybody else want a beer yet? I really want this beer. I'm really excited about this beer. There's no better way to start the epic chill, hangout, zen, chill vlog than with a beer. Let's have some Bunny with a Chainsaw. Sorry, that was loud. That beer bumper just coming in hot. That was a little bit too loud there. But here's the beer that we got tonight. This comes from Paperback Brewing. Look at this label. I mean, come on. Would you look at this? Bunny with a chainsaw? Yeah, this was in Trader Joe's. This is an adult-only beverage. It's a hazy, double dry hopped IPA. This is only for adults, and this is the branding on it. This wouldn't fly on literally any other adult-only product. You wouldn't see a vape with this. You probably wouldn't see a weed company with this. But with beer, look, beer's been around so long in America, it's totally cool. Eventually, vaping will get to this level where maybe we could have a Bunny with a Chainsaw, but it's a double dry hopped hazy IPA, 8.2%. I went to Trader Joe's randomly yesterday and was panic buying some things like chicken Caesar salads again, you know, Swedish Swimmers. I love those Trader Joe's Swedish Swimmers. Are you kidding me? And I saw this beer sitting on the shelf and I thought, well, I can't not try that. Bunny with a Chainsaw. Of course. So we're going to have some Bunny with a Chainsaw. The thing is, there's no information about this beer literally anywhere on the internet. Nothing. There's no page on Beer Advocate. There's like 300 people that have reviewed it on Untapped, but when I say reviewed, I mean that they gave it like a 4-star rating and then didn't leave a review. So there's no like flavor notes or like what this beer, what am I going to expect here? We're going with my good luck Casey family Jets glass here. So cheers. Oh yeah, that was a terrible pour. It was a terrible pour. It's going to be hazy. It's going to have like a 7.5-inch head on the top because I'm bad at pouring. How ashamed am I right now that I just poured that? Look at this. What is that? Come on, Nick. You can do better than that. I know it does appeal. That's that kid appealing branding, Chase. I feel ashamed that I just poured this beer in public on a live stream and the head looks like that. I promise I've poured beers in the past that look much better. But look, double dry hopped hazy IPA. Cheers, you guys. I hope you got a cold beer next to you. Whoa. Whoa. What's going on there? Double dry hopped hazy IPA. It's wow, that's not quite what I was expecting at all. Usually with a hazy IPA, I get a lot of like juicy, sweet, like citrusy, lemon zesty kind of flavors. There's a little bit of that in this, but I also get that jowl watering, piney, hoppy IPA flavor, and there's another component to this. I know. It's called a Belgian dip. Tree bark, it's like cedar tree bark. Like if you pulled pine tree bark off of a tree and then smelled it, it kind of tastes like that. It has like a earthy potting soil, tree bark, maybe like herbal, like garden herbs type of flavor to it on top of a little bit of like orange, citrusy, lemon zesty sort of flavor. I was expecting a little bit more sweetness just based on the pink can with the bunny on it. Not a lot of sweetness in this. I get almost no like upfront sweetness. There's a little bit of sweetness on the finish, but even then it's such a clean beer that sweetness doesn't linger very long. That is delicious. Look, I'll say that it's delicious. That is a delicious beer. If you're ever in a Trader Joe's, I'm telling you, check out Bunny with a Chainsaw. If you're into like some IPA, maybe that's the double dry hop IPA. Maybe Poonsauce can give us some information. He's the beer subject matter expert. Resiny is a beautiful way to describe that, Poonsauce. I knew I could rely on you, beer guy. I knew I could rely on you. Resiny, like herbally, resiny, potting soil, and citrus, and juicy, like lemon zesty sort of sensation to it. I love this. I really like this beer. This is a good, easy drinking beer. Sessionable, right? You can say that about any beer, right? Yeah, citrus, grapefruit, oranges, and then as soon as you drink it down, you get that resin, resiny Poonsauce. That is like nail on the head with that resiny flavor descriptor. Really good. All right, you resiny beer. I'm going to put you over. Well, I'll put you over there, even though I usually spill you when I put you over there. I'm going to put you away from my hard drives just a little bit in case I get a little bit wacky and start swinging my arms around again. Pine tar, pine sap. Pine sap. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Aaron from the United States of America. Hey, I have a Sweden tattoo on my neck. In fact, we're going to talk about Sweden in the news and advocacy. Did you guys know that you're basically a smoke-free country now? Smoking rates in Sweden are below 5%, which technically means that you're a non-smoking country. I think that's fascinating. We're going to get there in the news and advocacy. Let's real quickly talk about what I've been vaping, and I don't know if I'm going to tell the story of why I got put into a bad mood yesterday, and it was because of YouTube, and damn it, I shouldn't let comments affect me, But someone got under my skin tremendously yesterday and just put me in a foul mood and kind of robbed me of one of my really like proudest moments. And that really bothers me. But real quickly, let's talk about a few things that I've been vaping. So from China for like review stuff, I have a few of these pods. They're called like the Pettition pod or something. I'll have a review for those out soon. I have those tanks, the Sackers sub tanks. I set up 2 of those, been using them like crazy. It's just a sub home tank. You know, it's one of those, like, if you like the Falcon, you're probably going to like this sub home tank, but I've been using these. That's nice. That's real nice. Nothing else really from China for review. I'm still going to do a review for the Bosch. That's the Vapor Giant. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Maybe I'll shoot this review tomorrow. This is the Chronos 2S 2021 from Vapor Giant. Single coil restricted lung banger on the mix. Lemonade on the inside from Mitch Hoggett. That's a delicious... That's a crazy delicious vape. Set this up on Tuesday in the big 4-hour Bogan build stream. I just really wanted to rock the Trilogy 30mm again, and I thought, hey, I have a mech. That Suicide side fire will fit perfectly on there. So I've been loving the crap out of this setup. I got Banana Cream Beauty on the inside. I just love an RTA mech. I just really love an RTA mech combo. That's awesome. Oh, I have this for review as well. Inakin, you know, Cool Fire Z80 kit with the, I can't remember, the Zenith 2 pack-in sub-tank. That's a mouth-to-lung coil in there right now. Unfortunately, not having a great time with this mouth-to-lung coil, man. And that is a real bummer. You can usually rely on like Phil and Dimitri and Inakin for a really good mouth-to-lung. I'm not getting a good mouth-to-lung from this with the mouth-to-lung coil heads, which kind of bums me out. Flavor's good. Everything else kind of sucks. Oh, this from China as well. Did you guys see this? We opened this last week. What up, Sergio? Welcome, bro. This is the Havoc from YOYOY. Look at all that delicious branding all over it. It's kind of a bummer, but this thing vapes like a champion. Really spectacular flavor. What else is sitting on my desk? Yeah, Aegis Legend 2. This is not going anywhere anytime soon. Topped with that Sub-Zero. Still got that Sub-Zero on there. Still with the QP Capiche peach flavor. Love it. Love the crap out of that. What else is over here? Ether, Abyss, Bridge. Love this combo. 12 milligram mentholated mangoes on the inside of that. Oleg Ukrainian drip tip on top. Love that. Of course, Golden Boy. My billet box Golden Boy. Shout out Steph, Disco Potato. She let me buy this from her. Bridged 1.2 on the inside. Cornflake sugar cookie. I like getting a little bit of crackle from a billet box coil. It's very cool. Typhon GT4S on top of the Drag X Plus. This is just a banger. It's this. Said this in the video, but it's why I like both of these stupid things. Still been vaping this. In fact, I just refilled this today. And my first B coil head, still rocking ass inside this thing. Still rocking ass inside this thing. Let's see what else is sitting on my desk. It's too much stuff. Boxer Classic. This is slowly becoming like my favorite single battery banger. I love this Boxer Classic. I kind of dig the DNA 100C. Of course, I like the Type 2 on top of there with an old school, what is that, a tugboat drip tip? What up, tugboat? It's just the perfect length. That's what she said. I feel like it's not too long. It's not too short. That's what she said. I like putting it in my mouth. That's what she said. It's got a good hole through the middle. That's what she said. I mean, these jokes just write themselves, you guys. Oh, if I'm not using Golden Boy anymore, you'll take it? All right, that's a good call, Derek. And I'm still vaping that Sifu's Saka's Mindbender. Did I say it right? Saka's Mindbender. It's that weird, like, cactus flavor. It's just really, really good. It's just really good. I've been using it mostly as like a palate cleanser. I'll vape it and vape it and vape it. But in between liquids, I find that cactus, it's a good it's a good little palate cleanser. And then lastly, the thing I was most excited about this whole entire week was this setup, man. The Jake Scrapwood DNA 250C with the Voltrove 30 millimeter on there. Got that from Zaddy Vapes. We just built this on Tuesday. I built some fused Claptons. I put 3 millimeter fused Claptons in here, wicked it. I turn it down to the restricted lung airflow. The flavor, the coils, the crackling, it's beautiful. This tank is incredible. And it's one of those tanks that was like, you know, it's like when you hear acid bath and you're like, where has acid bath been all my life? It's like the first time I vaped the Voltrove, I just said the same thing. Like, where has this been all of my life? I didn't know about the Voltrove, completely off my radar. But now that I have one, it's banging. And some guy on YouTube took me to task for, apparently I didn't build the Voltrove up to his, you know, level of specifications. And he really laid into me talking about, oh, I wish I could leave a like on this video, but I can't since neither of you know what a Voltrove is. Everybody knows you're only supposed to put big coils in a Voltrove. Everybody knows you're only supposed to run a Voltrove above 130 watts, no less. And I was just like, whoa, bro, why are you being such a cock monkey right now? You don't have to come in here hot like that. This is literally the first time I've ever used or built this, and I said I like it. I said I love it. I said this is the highlight of my week. It would be different if I was just sitting here ragging on it and I didn't do it correctly, then sure, but I love it. So why does it matter to you if I only put 3 millimeter coils in here? Are you really gatekeeping an RTA right now? I'm not using it the right way. He just put me in a really bad mood because this was literally like the highlight of my week. I built those fused Claptons. I installed them in here. The flavor on this was banging. The crackle is awesome. The airflow is awesome. And he basically like took everything I like about this away from me. He's like, you didn't do it right. All right. Well, you can go eat shit. I don't care. Don't care. But man, it really got under my skin and I know I shouldn't let it. But that one, and I can read horrible comments all day long. Don't even care. Rolls off my back. That one guy really took my victory away from me, and it made me want to punch him somewhere fairly uncomfortable. Anyway, again, let's just relax. Let's just let the haters fall off the side of the road. Let's keep traveling down the highway. I love this. Would you just listen to this crackle? Tropical is on the inside. Mango, or Homeboy's Tropical. In fact, I didn't even pair anything with my beer, so let's pair Homeboy's Mango with some beer, or Homeboy's Tropical with some beer. What? I stream all the time. Spectacular. That's delicious. The tropical in this, the pineapple in this, really brings out some sweetness in this IPA that just didn't exist before. Janine, yeah, I accept that. I wasn't thinking rationally or clearly the other night. I just wasn't. Some people aren't happy unless they're miserable or can make other people around them feel as crappy. Yeah. I mean, that's the vibe that I get from some people, especially people on YouTube. I mean, that's no surprise, right? YouTube comments. Have YouTube comments ever been just like a bastion of understanding and empathy? I'll say that no, that's never happened, but I usually am really good about that. I'll let stuff slide off my back. I just go, oh, it's whatever. Maybe he's having a bad day. I don't care. Whatever. I don't care. But that one thing, man, because I felt so satisfied, like so happy, so proud that I had rocked these fused Claptons. I'm like, I've never done this before. Fused Claptons, and I put them in there, and I was really happy, and I was having so much fun just drinking and shed time with Bogan, and I'm like, this is amazing. This is one of the best nights ever. And then on Wednesday morning, I get shitty attitude guy just being a shit face. So I'll let shit face go be a shit face somewhere else. Don't care. I still love the Voltrove 30 millimeter, and thank you, Zaddy Vapes. Yeah, and the crackle goes up with the wattage. I keep inking, like just squeaking the wattage up. I'm like 98 watts. All right, here we go. 100 watts. All right, there we go. Just Little bit more crackle, little bit more crackle. Oh, okay. So now that we got a beer and now that that's what I've been vaping, and if you're going to ask me what I've actually been vaping like the most of, it's going to be the Voltrove. It's going to be this Geek Vape Z50. Yeah, I know. The Voltrove, the Geek Vape Z50, and probably the Weenax K1 because I found a bottle of Turkish Traditions in 12 milligram that I filled up with this, and it's been effing spectacular. But those, along with that stupid Havoc, I'm telling you guys, this thing might look super dorky, and it might have so much branding on it that I don't want to use it anymore, but it just vapes like a champion. It's been just a grabby pocket. I could throw it in my pocket. I can kind of vape it in the car, vape it anywhere. The airflow is so high that you can never possibly hit it with your hands. Like you can just grip this in the most like aggressive way possible. Still haven't covered up the airflow, even like this. And that's just a great vape. All right. Let me move some of these vapes off my desk. This is ridiculous. And I had these all stacked up over here. You go over here, over there, you go over there, ah! You go over there, you go over there. Just calm blue ocean, serenity now, serenity now, serenity now. All right, you guys, sounds fun. So let's, I think I saw a couple more super chats come in. I'm not There we go. We had one from Matthew. Very gracious of you. Opaque jellification. Yeah. Oh, are you referring to the beer? Because that was a pretty opaque jellification moment. Holy shit! I forgot about opaque jellification. Thank you for bringing that back, Matthew. I'm gonna have to work that back into the repertoire. Matt Sinister says, I was watching Pornhub, and when she came, she screamed, "Give Nick $5." And her stepbrother screamed, Nick, do push-ups. Fucking A, Matt Sinister. I knew that was coming. Also, will you send me a link to that video? Because I feel like that would really do it for me if she really screams, give Nick $5. All right, I'm going to do 10 push-ups for Matt Sinister. He holds me accountable for doing push-ups. So if anybody wants to join me in doing some push-ups, we work on the honor system here. So let's do some push-ups. Hang on. I'm going to do push-ups facing away from you because the last time I did push-ups on the ground, all I could stare at was like my balding head, and I don't want to stare at that anymore, so you're just going to have to stare at my behind. Count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. Sinister! Yeah. Did it. Thanks, Matt Sinister. I was hoping that I would get to break a sweat in the first half hour of the vlog. Thanks, Matt Sinister. Hope you guys did some push-ups out there. I can't hold you accountable, but, let's all get stronger together. Frank Neal, very gracious of you, man. Hey, Grimm. Good evening. Got your Guinness? And you're ready to vlog? Cheers, Frank. Cheers. Hell yeah. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good. It's just good stuff. Appreciate that, Frank. Dimlit Night says, since my procedure came back normal and I'm not going to be buried in hospital bills, I can make it rain. Sort of. To hell with cancer. To hell with cancer. Give me some high fives there, Dimlit Night. Appreciate that very much, bro. And I'm so thankful you're not buried in hospital bills. So thankful. I don't wish that upon anybody. Ifer finally found the Modi Mung Bean. The Modi Mung Bean video? Where was it? Are you talking about my Modi Mung Bean? Ifer, you never let me down. New Wave Dave says, I was listening to Just Got Paid, and like when Billy Gibbons says, got my hands in my pocket, giving Nick a 5. That Billy Gibbons, what a good guy. New Wave Dave, I appreciate that. In fact, wait just a minute, New Wave Dave. wait just a minute. I heard that it was New Wave's Dave's birthday recently. So I think there's some birthday singing to be had, not just for New Wave Dave, whose birthday was on June 8th, I believe. Lee, it's your birthday coming up, Lee. At least according to the intel that I have, it's Lee's birthday coming up. So we're going to sing happy birthday to Lee. We're going to sing happy birthday to Level 5 Loki. His birthday is this Saturday, and Music Man's birthday is freaking tomorrow. So for everybody's birthday, past or coming up in the next few days, is everybody going to... Happy birthday to you guys. Hope you're singing happy birthday to you guys. New Wave Dave, Music Man, Lee, and Level 5 Loki. Happy birthday. Dear Level 5 Loki, New Wave Dave, Music Man, and Lee. Happy birthday to you. Huh? Skip around the room. Skip around the room. Oh, we're doing it twice, Lee. Skip around the room, Lee. Skip around the room. Anyway, happy birthday, you guys. Everybody should get a happy birthday song on their birthday. And happy birthday to you guys. New Wave Dave. I was listening to Iron Maiden's Power Slave and Bruce Dickinson in Aces High. He said, sing Dave happy birthday. And so, who you're going to argue with Bruce Dickinson, Dave? No, you're not. You're not going to argue with Bruce Dickinson. Happy birthday, you guys. Barbara Burgess in with the super chat. Shout out to anyone who quit cancer sticks this week. Love to the Vape Vam. Love to Pickles and Nico. Oh, yeah. Love you too, Dork. Grrr. Love you too, Barbara. And hell yeah, shout out anybody who quit the cancer sticks this week. That's huge. Chase, very gracious of you. GrimmGreen, don't let those negative comments grind you up, buddy. Some people just want to watch the world burn, and that's not your problem. Kill it with positivity or vent it out to us in Discord. Got you, boo. Chase, I appreciate that, man. You know, and it's, like I said, it's just one of those things where it's like I've been dealing with it for so many years now, like the better part of a decade, that I generally just kind of let it, I don't let them grind me up, you know? But occasionally, there's a troll, there's just a dude that wants to make the world feel as miserable as he does. And that's what he accomplished. He won. That troll won. He beat me. He beat me down. Derek, those type of negative people have their own issues. Don't let them get you down, bro. I appreciate that, Derek. You know, and part of me I don't know, part of me kind of feels bummed. Like, what if, like, obviously we both like the same RTA. We already have that in common. Who's to say that we wouldn't have been cool with each other, you know? It would have been cool to meet someone new who's like into vaping and digs the Voltrove, and it's like, oh, cool, bro. No? You just want to hate me? All right, I don't get it. Thomas, that wasn't even a vape. Thomas, that's very gracious of you. You didn't say anything. You didn't have to. Eifer's requesting Crackle ASMR. Are you ready for this, Eifer? Come on. That crackle is next level. Thomas, you're the man, Grimm. Thanks for all you do. It's a labor of love, Thomas. It's a labor of love. It's my pleasure. It's my calling in life. This is the hill I'm going to die on. Part-time vapor, Grimm. You run your Voltrove the way you love and enjoy it. Like me running my Type 2 at 115 watts with a 0.18 build. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I wouldn't run it that way. But if you want to run it that way, run it that way. What am I, the vape police? What am I, the Type 2 police? You're not enjoying that the way that I enjoy it, so therefore you're enjoying it wrong. SVK Vapes. Here's the thing tonight. Tonight's your 10-year vape anniversary. No better place to be watching the vlog with everyone. 10 years. SVK Vapes. Give that man some high fives in the chat. 10-year vape anniversary. I'm honored that you want to share your 10-year vape anniversary on the GrimmGreen vlog. That means a lot to me. Eifer says, the video, I sent it to you before. It was saved by Googs. Oh, it was saved by Googs. Did you just run out of letters there, Ifer? I'll get into that. Broomy, or I'm sorry, Bruni. I called you Broomy. Damn, there's just too many. Give Nick $5 to ignore. So here it is, Mr. GrimmGreen, my 5 as it should be. Listen, you gave me 10. I'm not sure if you knew that. It's Australian, so maybe, or $10. I don't know what that is. Maybe the conversion rate's a little bit different. Bruni, you don't have to do anything ever. You don't have to give me money ever. You can come watch this vlog, 0 charge, forever. You can come watch all my live streams, 0 charge, literally forever. You don't have to give me $5, although I do really appreciate it, and I'll probably spend it on beer. Fist drop, very much appreciate that. You didn't say anything. You didn't have to. There's a fist bump for you. Mouais, super crappy day. I needed this too. Okay. On the bourbon to mend a broken heart and mourn a bereavement. Oh, love to you, Grimm. Love to you, Mouais. I hope your evening drastically improves. Let's do everything we can to get Mouais in a better mood. Canadian Mike, I just had my 40th birthday on June 4th, right after I celebrated 5 years vaping without cigarettes. Canadian Mike, where you hail from, Canada? I mean, where you hail? Damn it. You ever ruin your own jokes? Because I just did. Where you hail from, Mike? Happy 40th birthday. A happy 5-year vape-iversary. Happy 10-year vape-iversary to SVK Vapes. It's incredible. I mean, vaping just continuously blows my mind every single day. And it makes me think, like, what's going to happen when it comes to a point where it's like so many of us have quit smoking with vaping and the science has become so overwhelmingly just positive in support of vaping. Like, how are anti-vapers, how are people who have been railing on vaping this whole time going to eventually come around to the science? Because you know they're not just going to go, well, we were wrong for a real long time until we finally looked at the science, and now, yes, we agree. Like, American Cancer Society can't keep saying that you're not supposed to use e-cigs for smoking cessation. Like, they can't keep saying that and keep doubling down on that, because it's going to come to a point where they can't say that anymore. I don't know what they're going to do. Implode, hopefully. So anyway, let's do some, let's just get into some news. Look, I got a beer. I'm feeling good. Let's get into some news. Some good news, some less than good news. News and advocacy, yeah. Yeah. So let's jump into some news and advocacy, you guys. How you doing? We're about the half-hour mark right now. Hope everybody's hanging in there. Everybody have a beer with them tonight? All right. That's all I care about. You know what? We should probably hydrate before we get into this news and advocacy, don't you think? I feel like we should hydrate. Should I hydrate with my liquid death can? Here's the challenge I was going to do to myself. Is when we hydrate with Liam, I'm going to try to crush this whole can of Liquid Death Mountain Water. Liquid Death Mountain Water hooked up a bunch of swag. I don't make any money from Liquid Death Mountain Water, but they have sent me a hat and a t-shirt and some water. So I have crushed the water into the ground, especially the still mountain water, not the sparkling, but the still water. I just love glugging stuff out of a can. That's what I've learned from Liquid Death Mountain Water is I used to crush like Nestle Brisk iced tea. Brisk iced tea. Everybody remembers Brisk iced tea. I would just glug Brisk iced tea out of the can. And I loved it. And I haven't been able to glug something like that out of a can in a really long time. And I like glugging this Liquid Death Mountain Water. So I'm going to open this. I'm going to try to pound this whole thing while we hydrate with Liam. All right. Here we go. Stay hydrated, hydro homies. Ah, damn it. Almost. I almost drank the whole Liquid Death. I feel so hydrated right now. I feel crazy hydrated. Yeah. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to be hydrated. Remember, it's never okay to be dehydrated. So Stay hydrated, hydro homies. All right, now that we're properly hydrated, let's talk about some news and advocacy. So this is something I've been pushing for weeks now. I'm going to continue pushing it. Testimonials. If everybody here goes and does a testimonial and then come back and hit this like button, that would just make the world a much better place. Anywhere you have the chance to do a testimonial, do a testimonial. Do it. Definitely do it. The more of our stories that are out there, the better it is. I'm going to direct you, if you're in the United States, to the American Vaping Association. I'm going to direct you, if you're in Canada, to Rights for Vapers. Additionally, and if you're in Canada, I'm going to direct you to TobaccoKills.ca. It's just a quick little call to action for the potential Canada flavor ban nicotine cap that's coming up. If you're additionally in the United States, I'm going to direct you over to CASAA. And if you're on the internet, I'm going to direct you to one of the greatest videos on YouTube. And I'm going to promote this every vlog, probably for like the foreseeable future. You know, at least like through the summer, I want to try to get everybody watching this Vaping Demystified doc because it's free. It's 30 minutes. It's on YouTube and it is incredible. You know how sometimes when you're watching the news or you're on Twitter or you're on Facebook or you see ads and commercials and anti-vaping things and brain poison and brain worms and nicotine and youth at vaping epidemic and sweet flavors and candies are for kids, and you see constantly bombarded with negative stuff, you can sit through 30 minutes of Vaping Demystified and feel the exact opposite of that feeling, where literally everything you're watching, you're going, yes, yes, awesome, yes, 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 give it to me. It's just a really good feeling. It's just a really damn good feeling. So I'm going to put that link down in the description. And I'm also going to share the World Vapers Alliance Beat Cancer petition. Been sharing this for a little bit now. This is for the European Union. If you're in the EU, just please sign this petition. The EU is going all wacky with tobacco and cigarettes and smoking and vaping and youth and flavors and it's disgusting. It is straight up disgusting. So please, please, if you're in the EU, go sign this petition. This is something I promote constantly. It's Charles Gardner's 10,000 studies tweet. I am also going to link in the description, more importantly than the tweet, is the actual THR document where all of these little Twitter pictures kind of came from. The World Health Organization, that blue right there. In the document, you can click on that. Takes you right to where you need to go. It'll show you exactly where the World Health Organization said this. And it's all over the world. This is a global list of global health organizations and what they've said about vaping, including things like, Truth Initiative's in there, Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids is in there, World Health Organization is in there, American Cancer is in there, American Heart, American Lung is in there. Really, truly a great document if you're interested in advocacy at all, which I hope you are. I hope you are. We're also fighting a flavor ban in Maine. This is a CASAA call to action, which I will post this link down in the description, of course, but it says Maine, stop a flavor ban. We're talking about LD 1550 would ban the sale of vapor and tobacco products and flavors other than tobacco. Which is just, that's the most, I'm sick of seeing that sentence. If I never have to read the sentence, banned except in the flavor other than tobacco, I will lose my mind, because tobacco is a flavor. That's crazy to me. Flavors. This includes mint, menthol, and wintergreen. Oh, notice they didn't say spearmint. It's probably safe. Probably safe. But there is a call to action for this in the state of Maine. If you're in the state of Maine, please do it. Even if you're not in the state of Maine, please do it. We're going to talk about Maine in just a second as well, because Guy Bentley did a great piece in Reason Foundation about Maine. But we also have Kansas City, vaping flavor ban in Kansas City, Missouri, scheduled for June 9th. Public testimony will only be accepted in writing. That was yesterday. Well, I thought I had this one in time. I saw this on Twitter and thought that'll be perfect. I'll just insert that into the news and advocacy. It was yesterday. I apologize. There still is a CASAA call to action for this Kansas City, Missouri flavor ban. So if you want, please still send in. please still send in. The hearing, I guess, was yesterday, and I haven't heard anything about what's going on in Kansas City. Haven't heard anything about that. So I apologize for getting to that late. Damn it, that upsets me. Well, what are you going to do? But if we turn our attention back to the Maine area of the country, Maine should learn from Massachusetts' failed flavored tobacco ban. This comes to us today from the Reason Foundation. Guy Bentley. I met Guy Bentley at the second rally. He was there. Kind of pretty nice guy. I was expecting a little bit longer of a conversation with him, but that's okay. He's a good guy. But it says right here, Maine should learn from Massachusetts' failed flavored tobacco ban. This month, happy 1 year anniversary, everybody. This month marks the 1 year anniversary of the Massachusetts experiment in banning all flavored tobacco products. The Bay State was the first in the nation to enact such far-reaching prohibition. Now Maine is considering similar ban on flavored tobacco products. But before moving forward, it should look at the data coming out of Massachusetts. We've talked about Massachusetts, I think, on this vlog in the past, and I think on TBN in the past, but the Massachusetts flavor ban has been nothing but a catastrophic failure. And what kills me is the supporters of this ban just shirked off any warnings that they were given, saying things like, people are just going to go out of state to buy the things that they can't buy in Massachusetts. They're going to come back into the state with those products and create a booming black market. All of these warnings were just, no, it won't matter, because the public health benefit from this ban will trump all other like monetary financial issues that we run to. The public health component is our justification in doing this. We don't care. We don't care about money. We don't care if we lose money from tobacco sales, as long as the public health benefits are evident. Jonathan Shear, executive director of the New England Convenience Store and Energy Marketers Association, what did he have to say about it? The Massachusetts ban on the sale of flavored tobacco is a failed policy. The state has lost more than $140 million on menthol cigarettes alone. The regulated and enforced network of licensed retailers has been abandoned, and public health cannot claim a modicum of benefit. It's a failure by every measure. Now, Jonathan Shear has a lot of things to say about this Massachusetts flavor ban. There's another article that he wrote, or I guess it's an opinion piece, it published in the Boston Herald, where, look, he basically says the same thing. It's official. The Massachusetts ban on the sale of flavored tobacco is a failed policy. The state has lost more than $140 million in menthol cigarettes alone. The regulated and enforced network of licensed retailers has been abandoned. Public health cannot claim a modicum of benefit. It is a failure by every measure. He says, during the legislative debate in 2019, we warned that billions of dollars of demand for flavored tobacco exists in Massachusetts, and where there is demand, there is a market. The only question would be where the products would be sold. The answer was either through the state's legal, licensed, regulated, enforced, and taxed framework, or illicitly and untaxed, over state lines, online, or through the black market. Now, thanks to Massachusetts' ill-advised policy, it's going to be the latter. So Massachusetts has been pile of failure. Failure pile in a sadness bowl. Nevertheless, Maine could soon replicate the experience of Massachusetts. Maine House Bill 1550, which we just talked about, there is a CASAA call to action for it, is currently before the Health and Human Services Committee, and would ban all flavored tobacco in the state. Maine, come on, Maine. Maine needs to not ban flavored vaping, flavored tobacco products ever. Please do this call to action. Please do this call to action. And it's not just, it's not just Massachusetts that Maine needs to be looking to. They need to look to San Francisco as well. Guy Bentley mentions San Francisco, a recent study published in JAMA Pediatrics, a peer-reviewed journal published by the American Medical Association. Hi, Maine. The American Medical Association said that San Francisco's ban on flavored tobacco sales was associated with an increased smoking among minor high school students. In fact, San Francisco's flavor ban was associated with more than doubled odds of recent smoking among underage high school students relative to changes in other districts. San Francisco flavor ban, complete failure. All it did was cause people to smoke more. All it did was cause youths to smoke more. Massachusetts flavor ban, all it did was cause the state to lose money. Everybody just went to other states. New Hampshire and Rhode Island are making out like bandits right now, and those cigarettes are being brought back into the state of Massachusetts to be sold on the black market. So people in the state are still smoking. They're just avoiding the taxes and avoiding the ban because, the state can't do anything right. And here's the thing. The Massachusetts flavor ban is so intense. It is so intense that even if products get FDA approval, if a flavored product goes through the PMTA process and gets a stamp from the FDA, even if that happens, and it will happen, but even when that happens, it still will be outlawed in Massachusetts. They have a thing in their flavor ban. They have a little clause in their flavor ban that says, even when these get approved, they're still banned here. Charlie Baker just gave a big fuck you to every smoker in his state, just smiling. Even if the FDA approves these and says they're good for smoking cessation, they're still banned here, fuckers. Abandon Massachusetts. Abandon Massachusetts. One of the things at the end here that Guy Bentley points out is one of the virtues of federalism, living in a constitutional republic, is that states can learn from each other's successes and failures. Massachusetts, experimenting with banning flavored tobacco, is suffering from the familiar pattern of failed prohibition events. Things like alcohol and gambling. Maine has a chance to learn from and avoid self-created problems that ill-advised flavored tobacco bans are causing in Massachusetts and San Francisco. Come on, Maine. Come on, Maine. I'm rooting for you. Be better than San Francisco. Be better than California. Be better than Massachusetts. Be better, Maine. Be better. And I feel like these flavor bans, like we have a flavor ban in San Francisco, obviously failed, raised smoking. We have a flavor ban in Massachusetts, obviously failed. So are these going to be corrected in any way? Is Massachusetts at some point, when they realize how much money they're losing and how many people are smoking, are they ever going to course correct and go, oh, this legislation, it was bad. We're just going to yank this off the table, sorry, and replace it with something better? No, that's not the way the government works. The government doesn't admit mistakes. The government just keeps doubling down on a bad idea. So chances are what you'll see happening in Massachusetts, if there's ever any change in Massachusetts, it's going to be exemptions. Exemptions are just the red flag of bad legislation. If you have to roll out a blanket law for your state, but you go, oh, whoops, all right, well, let's make an exemption for them. But for everybody else, the law remains the same. I feel like the train of thought should be, wow, this law doesn't work for our state. We've made 1,500 exemptions. Maybe we should repeal this law. No, that's not what they do, and it makes me insane. They're not going to correct this flavor ban in Massachusetts. They're not going to correct this flavor ban in San Francisco. They're only going to double down on it and make, that's right, exemptions. Exemptions. Speaking of exemptions, oh no, we're not quite there yet. Okay, let's just do this now. Speaking of exemptions, there was a little bit of good news out of Ohio. Where are you at, Steph? Disco Potato? I know there's some people from Ohio here tonight. some good news in Ohio, the Ohio Vapor Trade Association. So this is tweet 2 from a thread, and they said, today, the Ohio Senate passed their version of the 2-year state operating budget, HB 110. In Governor DeWine's version, he proposed expanding the statewide, easy there, big dick. He proposed expanding the statewide indoor smoking ban to include vaping. The indoor smoking ban was extended to vaping, but in Ohio, through the diligent work of the OHVTA president and vice president, James Jarvis, that's JJ Jarvis there, and Jeff Kaufman, along with OHVTA State House lobbyists, the Senate included an amendment to provide an exemption to the standalone vapor stores from the indoor vaping ban. So this is a perfect example. Perfect example. Flavor ban, right? No, not flavor ban. Sorry. Usage ban. Indoor usage ban across Ohio. Just a big blanket law just laid down upon the whole state. The vapor group, the OHVTA, lobbied and got an exemption for vape shops. So now all these vape shops have an exemption in Ohio where you can vape inside the store now. They got the exemption from this really crappy law that was placed over the whole state. Whole mess of exemptions. Now, there's some extenuating circumstances to this. I think you have to make something like 80% of your retail money from exclusively vape stuff. So this exemption isn't going to apply to things like convenience stores or grocery stores or things like that. It has to be predominantly vape or like mixed use. So like if you go into a smoke shop and they have CBD and bongs and vape stuff, but also tobacco and also, cannabis stuff and also CBD and also bongs. No. Specific vape shops where over 80% of your revenue comes from vape stuff, then yes, you're exempt from the indoor vaping ban. And this isn't a matter of kind of is, but it's not really a matter of, oh, I can vape inside of a vape store now. Like, oh, this is so great. I can vape inside of a vape store. It's really for like the customer experience. How are you going to set something up or show someone how to use something if you can't vape in the vape shop? This is only going to be good for public health. So there's some good people out in Ohio. In fact, this group of people right here are the politicians in Ohio that if you wanted to tweet at them, thank them. Say, thank you, Lang for Ohio. Thank you, Andrew Brenner, for these exemptions for vape shops. Thank you for whatever. Insert whatever you want to thank them for. Thank you for defending adult choice. Thank you for the exemptions for vape shops. Thank you for caring about public health. Thank you for this, that, and the other. I'll put all their links to their Twitters down in the description, but these are the guys that you want to go after in Ohio if you want to just say, hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that vape shop exemption. Thank you. What else is happening in news and advocacy? ETHRA, the European Tobacco Harm Reduction Advocates, calling all Dutch vapers. There's a flavor ban on happening in the Netherlands here. Blokus, I think I'm pronouncing his name right, may have pushed the proposed ban to ban flavors through, but it's far from done. Use the links on that website that I cannot pronounce. It looks like smackanoodzak.nl. And that's just what it looks like to my American eyeballs. smackanoodzak.nl. To approach the parties involved and let them hear how a flavor ban would affect you and your health. This has been an ongoing thing in the Netherlands with flavor ban. It's kind of ridiculous. But if you go to this website, smackanoodzak.nl, and I'll post a link here. I'll post a link in the chat right now. I'll post a link in the description as well. Where did my live chat go? There you are. smackanoodzak.nl. It's basically like a call to action. Dear visitor, you may have understood the outgoing Council of Ministers has given the green light for a taste ban. And I just want to say, smackanoodzak.nl, I like that you guys used taste ban. I don't know what, it's just such an endearing term. It makes it seem like you're just so innocent, you know? Like, taste ban. A disastrous decision for vapers in the Netherlands. Still, it is not too late because the new House of Representatives has yet to make an official decision on the proposal. These new MPs can still declare this decision controversial. As a result, the decision has to be taken up by the new cabinet and is no longer dealt with by the outgoing state secretary, Paul Blokus. This is why it's crucial that your voice is heard. Look, there's political games everywhere. We play political games here in the United States. This is a political game. This is a political game in the Netherlands right now. If we can get these MPs to say that this is controversial, then it folds over, it kind of round robins over to the next administration coming in. And so this guy Blokus, who's really anti-vaping, he wouldn't get to deal with this anymore. It would be up to the new administration. Call to action. Smackanoodzak, smackanoodzak.nl for your Netherlands call to action. And it's real straightforward on here. They have all the organizations that you can tweet or email. You tweet them and you email them. It's a really well done call to action for there in the Netherlands. It just drives me insane. It just drives me insane because you kind of know where some of this is coming from, right? Like they use a lot of Bloombergy sounding terminology. When you hear things about flavors and kids, I instantly just go, oh, it's Bloomberg talking points. Whenever an organization like, I don't know, or an area like the Netherlands or New Zealand, suddenly it's like, oh, what about flavors and youths? It's like, you guys didn't think of that on your own. Where'd that come from? Who told you that? Where'd that come from? Bloomberg? Did he tell you that? That's what it feels like. You see the little like Bloomberg talking points and you go, oh, Bloomberg's probably up there in the Netherlands trying to convince everybody that there's like a youth vaping epidemic, What Bloomberg needs is some mother trucking jubbies. So I'll post that link in the description. Smackanoodzak, and I'm not kidding. Here, I'll show you. You don't believe me? Look. Call the cops. This is the website. Here it is. Smackanoodzak. And I know I'm saying that wrong because I'm an American. In fact, I just want to leave Smackanoodzak down here the whole time. Just got a little Smackanoodzak right there. It's a little Smackanoodzak. We'll lock that in place. Smackanoodzak.nl for that call to action for the Netherlands. Unbelievable. Flavor ban. All right. So I guess the last thing I want to mention here, because we're doing pretty good on time, is I have to mention Sweden because Sweden is kind of incredible right now. Pardon me. That was a burp right now. Sweden is kind of incredible right now. Shout out to all my Nordic vapers, Nordic vape fam in the house. I don't know. Oh, I have to remove Smackanoodzak right now. I can't pronounce the name of this news outlet. I'm not even going to try. It's not like Smackanoodzak where I feel like I could kind of get through it. This is something I have no business trying to pronounce. Sweden will soon be smoke-free. Sweden is on its way to becoming the first smoke-free country in the world. A new study from Novus shows that cigarette smoking is down to less than 5% of the population. According to the Swedish Public Health Agency, that is essentially a smoke-free society. 5% isn't even less than 5%. That's not even a blip on a statistical radar. That's nothing. They said this is equal to tobacco endgame. No more combustion, no more lung cancer, no more death and disease from smoking cigarettes. Under 5% because of Swedish snus. Swedish snus, which is really bizarrely interesting considering that the Swedish government themselves are anti-Swedish snus. They don't want you using snus as a cessation product. They actively advise against using Swedish snus as a smoking cessation product. They say it doesn't work. It's not the same. Stick with NRTs. NRTs work. This Novus survey Well, the Swedish government didn't like it very much because it showed that 22% of the smokers in Sweden that quit smoking quit with Swedish snus. 22%. The percentage that switched with NRTs, 9%. 9% of the population switched with NRTs, and 22% quit with snus. Absolutely snus. Absolutely snus. And the thing is, the government is still is kind of like head in the sand, you know, kind of like, well, we're not going to address that. We're not going to address the snus use, you know, snus use. Despite all of this, despite Sweden having now the lowest smoking rates in the world, on the whole sphere of Earth, they have the lowest smoking rates on the planet. The Swedish government is still very apprehensive about even suggesting snus to a smoker. The Swedish government is still worried about nicotine. Yeah. Still worried about nicotine. Still kind of supporting the idea that despite all of the evidence to the contrary, they still officially have the stance that snus is a gateway. It's a gateway to smoking. You guys didn't know that? So even in the face of overwhelming evidence that Sweden has the lowest smoking rates in the world, the Swedish government still says that snus is a gateway to smoking. That sounds real familiar, doesn't it? Kind of like exactly what they say about vaping. Exactly what they say about vaping. It's just bonkers to me. It's just bonkers to me. The only way I can describe it is it's like they deny that snus is helping smokers in Sweden the same way that they deny vaping is helping smokers in the United States. We look in the United States and we see the lowest youth and adult smoking rates in the history of our country, and the tobacco controllers go, oh, yep, that's our hard work finally paying off. I guess all those taxes finally got those people to quit smoking. I guess all that stigmatizing language finally got those smokers to quit smoking. I guess our toll-free quit lines finally, started pulling their weight and got those smokers to smoking. Meanwhile, everybody's standing around holding a vape going, it was actually vaping. Like, no, that wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was what we've been doing this whole time. We're taking the credit for the lowest youth smoking rates in the history of time, not vaping. We're taking credit for the lowest adult smoking rates in the history of time, not vaping. In fact, vaping will lead you to cigarettes. It makes no sense. I don't know. It's the federal government. Makes no sense. Sweden makes no sense. It says the Novus survey gives us a very clear answer of this. 96% of all smokers who started smoking cigarettes, 96% of all smokers started smoking cigarettes immediately, according to this Novus survey. 96% of all cigarette smokers started smoking immediately. 3% started with snus and went to smoking. This gateway problem is almost non-existent. On the other hand, there is a clear connection in the other direction. While as many as 56% of snus users started smoking and then switched to snus. There's no gateway for snus. And the parallels to vaping from this are kind of unbelievable. To see the Swedish government just with their fingers in their ears, like going, no, don't use snus for quitting smoking. Don't use snus for quitting smoking. Use NRTs. They continually recommend the least effective method possible, and then when their own country has the lowest smoking rates in the world, they still don't attribute it to what literally everybody is saying it's from. Every smoker is saying, oh, it was snus. Yeah, it was snus. I used snus. I switched to snus. And the government's going, nope. Nope, don't do it. Oh, someone banned that Russian guy. Oh, I can ban him. Can I ban him? Oh, I can't ban him from here. Oh, that's shitty. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that Russian bot. Appreciate that. So that leads me to believe that tobacco control makes a little bit more sense now, especially when you think about what's going on in Sweden, and snus is directly credited with dropping the smoking rates, and the government goes, no. And then in the UK, vaping is directly attributed to dropping the smoking rates, and then other governments and the World Health Organization goes, no. Our toll-free quit lines are going to help smokers. Our What's Up chat bot is going to help smokers. Look at Sweden. Look at Sweden. No smoke. Less than 5% smoking. All because of snus. Yeah. Definitely attribute that to something else. So there you go. Sweden. This is huge news. Sweden is a smoke-free country. Smoke-free country. And this is the kicker. I promise this is the last of the rage part. We're getting back to chilling in a second. The kicker is that snus is still banned in Europe, across the whole of the European Union, and even in the glorious vaping nation of the United Kingdom, snus is still banned there. It's crazy to me that people say that they want smokers to quit, but don't provide them any tools to do it other than a toll-free quit line. That's stupid. That's ridiculous. That's like driving down the road, and you see a guy on the side of the road with like his tire's flat. He's got the flat tire off of his car, and you think, I'm going to help this guy. And you just drive by and you just throw out an inflatable mattress and be like, hope that helps. Bye. And the guy's just standing there going, well, I mean, it is filled with air, but it doesn't really help me. It's how I feel about toll-free quit smoking lines. Hi, vaping. Good God, Cochrane Library just did another update to their living meta-analysis of literally every vaping study that exists on the face of the earth, and it's just more evidence that shows that, yes, vaping does help you quit smoking. Ooh, everybody, let's go to the Lick Casino. Bonus spins. What up, Lick Casino? You smoke? You want to vape, bro? We had someone to ban that guy. Okay, so I'm going to put links down in the description to literally everything I talked about. Let's wrap up this news and advocacy, you guys. Please do call to actions. That's all I ask of you. I just put this stuff out there. Like, I don't expect everybody to absorb all of the main stuff or all of this is just, for your information, But there's a few things like the calls to actions and like TobaccoKills.ca where it's like, I need you guys to execute this, Those calls to actions, those are critical, especially in Maine right now. So I will put links all over the place down in the description, and that's going to wrap up this here news and advocacy segment. Remember that vaping is going to win. I still do believe that very, very much. I was telling this to Daniel. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. The science is piling up literally every day. It's just a matter of time. All we have to do is get these dinosaur tobacco control guys, like these old school dinosaur tobacco control guys, out of tobacco control or on board with vaping. One of those two things needs to happen. Anyway, cheers, you guys. What's going to happen right now after news and advocacy? What's going on here in the super chat land, you guys? Sorry, like I said, links all across the description for literally everything that I talked about. And now, where are we ending up here? Canadian Mike. That's right, it's your birthday, bro. Hunky Vape. Rush called and told me you are the Tom Sawyer of vaping. Oh, I can't take that credit. I can't take that is the godly, the holy trinity of Rush. Thanks for the inspiration to us all. Hunky Vape, I appreciate you being here, bro. Thank you for being down for the cause. Oh, Gianluca? Did I pronounce that wrong? Definitely did. Gianluca, hey Nick, it's my 25th birthday on Saturday. I've been vaping non-smoker since 2016. My pack-a-day dad followed suit around then. Keep on vaping. Hell yes. Hell yes. Absolutely. Shout out to you and your dad. That's awesome. And also, happy 25th birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gianluca. Happy birthday to you. I got you, fam. Jake Scrapwood, how you doing? Okay, where's the party at? I have 10 tons of Danish on my trailer. Yo freaking yoy. Whoa. Wait, you have 10 tons of Danishes on your trailer? Wait, Jake Scrapwood, are you telling me that you're driving 10 tons of pastries right now? You know where the San Fernando Valley is in Los Angeles? Just unload your truck into my mouth. There's got to be a better way to say that. Nope, there's not. Unload your truck into my mouth. Pabster? How are you doing? Don't drink water. Fish pee and that stuff. Just picked up an old school Art and Mod Evo M. Oh, and a 5A Basic V2. Oh, hope everyone's having a great evening. Let me know how you like those. Set those up, bro. Set those up. Jake Scrapwood. Kansas City Ordinance number 2009-373 is on hold again. Trucker talk. It's whatever. It's trucker talk. It's Jake Scrapwood's trucker talk. Leonardo, how are you doing? Mr. Green, hi from Argentina. Vaping saves lives. Damn right, Leonardo. Vaping does save lives. Hello from the United States of America. You know, here's what I'll say about Argentina. I've never been there. That's all I know about Argentina. Literally. I know nothing about Argentina. I worked with a dude for a very long time who was from Argentina, and that was the first time that I ever met someone from Argentina. So now I know two people from Argentina. Absolutely. Shadow First says, good evening from the open road. Live vlog entertainment while driving. Yeah. Eyes on the road. Eyes on the road. Just ears. Just listen. Viewing road. Safety first. I hope every trucker that's tuning into the vlog tonight has a road cam going, because I love some good big rig road cam action. Just love it. Appreciate that, Shadow First. SVK says, was watching Ricky Bobby, and Will Ferrell said, well, I'm the best there is, plain and simple. When I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence, and I give Nick $10. What up, Talladega Nights? Good shit, SBK Vapes. I really appreciate that, man. MMC, some dude named Zach came up to me once. He was nude and wanted me to smack him, so I did. After he said thank you, and he told me to give Nick $5. Wait, are you talking about, oh man, where did it go? Where'd Smack, yeah, Smack Nude Zach. In all seriousness, if you're in the Netherlands, go do the call to actions there. Ampersand, how you doing, Ampersand? This just in, Rolling Stone magazine has called GrimmGreen's twangy Joe Tappin' tune Anthony Ramella a #1 hit song for the summer. Hope you're doing well, Nick. Catch you. Thank you so much, Ampersand. It's never gonna go away. Anthony Ramella, Anthony Ramella. We got Bogan singing it the other night. He did it. It was like he was singing it in an American accent, which was even better. You know, it was even better. Rising Phoenix Vapory. All of us at the Rising Phoenix love you, bro. I love the Rising Phoenix Vapory. If you are in Texas, go to the Rising Phoenix Vapory. I would shout out their address right now, but I don't know it off the top of my head. Could put it in the chat. Rising Phoenix Vapory. Great crew there. Top-notch store, top-notch quality products, top-notch customer service. My review of that vape shop, 5 banana stickers. No questions asked. Shout out to the Rising Phoenix Vapory. And then we got one from Jake Scrapwood. Ordinance 2009-37 is the Kansas City flavor ban. It's on hold. Oh! Wait, Jake Scrapwood, are you driving a truck of pastries and being my fact checker right now on the Kansas City flavor ban? Multitasking, Jake Scrapwood. I owe you, bro. Appreciate that. Kansas City flavor ban is on hold. Mike, very gracious of you, just picked up a Pulse 2 and a Mongrel. Love it. Keep up the good work. Excellent choice. The Mongrel is honestly a pretty banging little single coil RDA. Gabe Claus says, Santa said he'd give me coal if I didn't do this. Well, listen, Gabe, I appreciate... Thank you, Gabe Claus. Tell Santa, I mean, if he wants to be a little bit more eco-friendly, like to the environment, of the planet we live on, he might consider dropping off Teslas instead of coal. Derek R says, do they carry jubbies? If they do, then it's the best vape shop on the planet, Derek, on the planet, if they carry jubbies. All right, you guys, I got some mail to get into. Of course, it seems like we're going to go long tonight, so I'm going to turn all of these volumes down because the music bumper is way too loud. I have a bunch of mail. Let's just do it. I was going to take a bio break, but nuts to that. Let's do mail. Yeah! Whew. Made it back in just the nick of time. Jubbies. All right, we're gonna do some mail. I believe that the majority of these in here are patron mails, subscriber patron mails. You know, I fucking love that shit. And I think there's a package in here from Reload Vapor as well, but it's like it's a light little package, so I'm not sure what's in it. Let's actually have a real quick vaping and hydration break. Where you at, Liam? Liam. Damn it, Liam. I can't drink as long as you. How does Liam drink that long? Does he not breathe? All right. Let's have some vapins. In fact, I'm going to go with my Weenax K1 so I can just rock it in my mouth. Got some packages. Let's do the big one first. Big one first. Oh! Kurth, Mike Kurth. You guys may remember Mike Kurth because of his Grimm Army tattoo, and because like last year he sent me a whole mess of Kevin Smith stuff, Jay and Silent Bob stuff. I still have all the magnets on my fridge. I almost rocked my Berserker t-shirt tonight. Mike Kurth, you're too gracious and too kind to me, sir. Very, very much appreciate this. I mean, I don't know what it is. It could be something terrible in here. Oh, what? What? You son of a bitch. I love the crap out of this. You have no idea how much I love this right now. Are you kidding me? This is Blunt Man. You know Blunt Man? Yeah. You know Blunt Man. Come on, Blunt Man. Thank you, Mike K. I love the crap out of this. I have to put this somewhere now. Well, for right now, it's going to go here. We'll put Blunt Man on the record player right now. And... Oh. Look, you didn't have to do this. He sent me... What? Mike K, he sent me a mess of Water Malone, dude. 12 milligram Water Malone? This much 50-50 12 milligram Water Malone. It's one of my favorite liquids of all time. All I did was mention that I don't have any Water Malone left. And Mike K, he's such a good dude. He's like, oh, I'll send you some Water Malone. I got a bunch of blah, 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 this, that, and the other. And I'll send you some big, 500 ml bottles. There's 3 500 ml bottles. They leaked a little bit, but I don't even give a heck. My hand's going to smell like Water Malone all week. 3 bottles of Water Malone. I might actually leave this one in the plastic bag there. That's getting a little bit gross, but that's okay. Liquid on the inside, still good. I love Water Malone, Mike K. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh! Okay, so I have the most water Malone of all time. I'm just going to drip from this 500, you know? Clear eyes style. Clear eyes style. Drip 500s. Hopefully these find you still full. Sorry for the redneck ass labeling, but I don't have a label maker, so this is how I do it. Don't even care, bro. Don't even care. Also figured since you're into Kevin Smith and into green, you might like this. I love it. The packaging has some damage, so I thought it would be something neat for you to display out of package if you wanted to. Yes, Mike Kurth. Damn it, man. You're a good dude, bro. You're a good man. Thank you. I'm so I'm so happy about this Water Malone, and I am overjoyed, Mike K, that you sent the 12 milligram. That 12 milligram Water Malone bottle will last me a real good long time. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't even know what to do. Mowgli, you here tonight? Mowgli's here. I think I saw Mowgli here. You know, you sent me something, Mowgli. Not sure if you remember this. Not sure if you remember this or not, but you did send me something. Let's get in here. Oh, wait, what's going on here? What's going on here? You can read this aloud. Oh, thank you very much, Mowgli Vapes. I'm just kidding. Folk art runs developed DIY. Oh, developeddiy.com and developed DIY or developed channel on YouTube. Hilarious, helpful, and always entertaining. Check them out. Okay. Folk art had you in mind when he created Rudolph on Acid, Psycho, and now Psycho V2 because you're Psycho because they're based on Pony on Acid. Not because you're Psycho. Okay, because they're based on Pony on Acid. The last minute note. Hell yeah. Wait, this is Rudolph on Acid? I love that name. I feel like Gabe Claus should be vaping this liquid, though. Oh, holy shit, bro. You sent it back? You sent me... Okay, hang on. If I could get through this tape. It's wrapped up in Grimm Army tissue paper, which is what we send out our merch store orders in. He wrapped it, rewrapped it, repurposed Grimm Army tissue paper. It's the little touch, you know. It's just those little pro sauce touches, you know. Okay, this is Psycho V2. Okay, we got Psycho V2. Here's your half of Folk Art's Psycho V2 pre-release. He said he's waiting for the right time to release it. I think he hopes you'll try it in a vlog in front of 500 of your closest friends. It's delicious. Enjoy, Mowgli. All right, here's the thing. I'm not going to include it tonight because we already have some liquids for tonight that need to get voted on, and I feel like those are the liquids that I've already picked for tonight. But next week, Psycho V2, very much appreciated. Very much appreciated, Folk Art. Folk Art and Mowgli. That's all right. Here's the thing, Mowgli. I'm going to keep this tissue paper. I'm going to send it back to you. And you don't have a choice. I'm just going to take a patch. I'm going to throw it in a box. I'm going to wrap it in this. I'm going to send it back to you. You're getting that tissue paper back. You're getting it back. All right. Well, look, at least maybe I can just knuckle test this. At least, right? Well done, Mowgli. Well done. All right, let me knuckle test this. Whoa. Is that like... Whoa. It tastes like awesome. It tastes like a strawberry donut something. Strawberry donut something. Okay, that tastes radical. Thank you. Oh. Okay, no, that's just packaging. Okay, that's just packaging. Okay, good. Thank you. Good solid packaging. Solid. That's the one from Reload Vapor, but I don't want to get there quite yet because there's a record in here. Whoa. Okay, that was a little... Whoa. Okay. Okay. I almost just stabbed myself 17 times in a row, so let's go this way. How many rolls of tape did Matt use on this? Got a package from Matt, Mr. Matt Kilgore. How you doing? Along with the Jenna, I added a few gifts. I sent your package out on Wednesday, my man. Beers from Texas, amazing juice that I made myself. Butterscotch sugar cookie custard. Okay, that sounds awesome. The coin is a token of my appreciation for all the time and effort with Advocacy. Oh, that's very gracious of you. Oh, you're too nice. I've been watching you since the beginning. Literally, it was you and Rip Trippers and Twisted 420. Thanks for all you do. You know, Matt Kilgore. Matt, thank you, bro. I love you, man. Thank you. Oh, I got some beers. I got some beers. I got some beers. Ooh, Sasquatch. Oh, Imperial Chocolate Milk Stout 903 Sasquatch. Well, that just sounds delightful and a half. And then, and then, and then, no more, and then. Deep Ilium. Oh, that's a cool ass label. Something Deep Ilium IPA. Deep Illum. Deep Illum IPA. Here's the thing. Before I get too carried away, I do have a Sharpie, and I do have a. I need to. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. The Firefighter's Prayer. Holy crap, bro. I don't deserve this. What do you... Thank you. That's honestly incredible. Firefighter's Prayer on the back. What is this? Saint Florian? Saint Florian protect us. This is a firefighter thing, isn't it? Fucking A, that's cool, man. Thank you. Whoa, I'm really honored by this. Awesome. I just want to put it somewhere good. How about up here? That doesn't quite stand up. Saint Florian. Sick. All right, that's on my shelf, bro. Oh, and a Jenna. Look. The Jenna, it doesn't much matter. This Jenna is going to somebody else. The Jenna is kind of going to somebody else, but that's what vape trading is, you know? I traded my Jenna, and then I traded something else for another Jenna, and then I'm going to trade this Jenna to somebody else. I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna vape it a little bit, a few times before I give it away. Because the last time that I vaped the Jenna on the stream, I instantly regretted wanting to give it away. So, Cookie Custard. That is a Pro Sauce Label 9000. Very much appreciate that. That's right. I was getting out this. I'm gonna put Kilgore on the bottom of these. Kilgore. Where's the other beer? Kilgore. Wasn't that a name? Wasn't that a guy in what was that Nintendo fighting game? Killer Instinct? Wasn't Kilgore a name in Killer Instinct? Am I wrong about that? I mean, I was a Mortal Kombat guy back then, but I did play my fair share of Killer Instinct, and I think Kilgore was a name of Killer Instinct. Not 100% sure on that. Should we get to the record? Is Patrick Conquest here? Patrick Conquest, are you in your pants here? This is a record. This is not any record that anybody has ever owned, though. Holy shit, bro. Bro. This is a custom record It's the wow. Look at that. This was a thumbnail. I'm assuming like 100 pixels by 100 pixels, and then it was just blown up to the size of a record. This is the Crab People soundtrack. Holy crap, Patrick Conquest. He made me a custom record, bro. A custom record. Let's get this out of here. It's even got it's got the sleeve. It's got everything. I want to see the back of the record. All right. Oh shit! Look at that. This is custom Patrick Conquest artwork right there. The Crab People. It's a very odorous, Urungus style, very like late Dave Brocky sort of art on there. The soundtrack to the greatest movie never made, The Crab People. I went on a big crab people like joke rant in a TBN episode like a year ago, and it was one of those things that just stuck, like Crab People, and then Patrick Conquest. He loved the Crab People, and so, dude. This is like a legitimate custom record. It's got my face on it. I'm on a record with a hole in my mouth. Fucking A, Patrick Conquest. I love you, bro. Thank you for this record. I'm going to spin this record tonight for sure. Post vlog, shed time, Crab People. Boosh 9000. Let's make this happen. And I like this. Like, this is a good quality record sleeve. And I love this art. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to put Crab People up on the up on the display up here. I'm going to bring down Clutch. I'm taking down Clutch Earth Rocker in order to put this up on the wall, Crab People. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm so bummed you can't see it, but it looks awesome. It's right in between Guar and the Cancer Bats on the wall. It goes Spock, Peter Gabriel, Cancer Bats, Crab People, Guar, Gojira. That is dope ass art, bro. Patrick Conquest, I appreciate you, man. In fact, I'm going to hang on to this plastic too. I don't want to mess that up. I have so much cleaning to do. Crab People. So excited about that record, bro. Thank you. Thank you, Patrick Conquest. Well, this is beer. This is definitely beer. This is 100% beer. This is from Tina Whatley with explicit instructions. Here, I'll cover up your address. That's just my P.O. box on there. Open on the vlog. Direct instructions. Look, when a package arrives and it says open on the vlog, I have no choice. I have to open it on the vlog. It's literally, I think it's a federal law, actually. Master Templar Z, not much. Haven't missed much. You're getting to the good stuff right now, buddy. Appreciate you being here. Tina, dear Nick, I'm not a Patreon, but a subscriber. Excellent. I've been watching your vlogs a couple of years now. Unfortunately, I can't watch them live. I work nights and sleep during the day. I know that feel. I know exactly how you feel. I love your vlogs and how you fight for us vapors and our rights. I've sent you a few beers, just a token of my appreciation for all you do for us. I hope you like them. I know one of them is definitely one of your favorites. Keep on vaping. YOYOY, Tina, hashtag replay crew. Tina, thank you. This is my favorite type of thing to get because, you know, when you're on YouTube, it's just a real weird phenomena. You see the same people kind of in your chat sometimes, and then you notice when someone's gone for a while, you know, and then you notice when they come back, and then you think you have like a good grip on how your YouTube runs and who's watching and what people are into, and I go, yeah, like. I know my subscribers. I know about them, and I know, you know, who they are, and I notice people, and I think I know what people are into and stuff like that. And then something like this just throws me completely off guard, where I don't know if I've ever exchanged any words with Tina at all. but she's been watching my vlogs for years. She only watches on the replay. She can't come to the live because she's on graveyard shift, but she wanted to send me some beers. Like, I don't know. It's just a really special feeling, I guess, when there's people, people are watching your videos that you don't know. You don't know who you're reaching. You don't know the impact that you're making. So getting that feedback, like from people saying, hey, like, I've been watching for years. I've just never comment. And that's it. I love that. I love hearing from those people. If you're a person watching this stream, this vlog right now, a replay crew, and you've never commented, just leave me a comment. Just introduce yourself. Like, tell me who you are, especially if you've been watching for years, because I feel like that's really unfair. I feel like it's really unfair and one-sided that I've just been talking at you for years and years and years, but I don't know who you are. I need to know who you are. I want to get to know you. So please leave a comment down below. And Tina, holy crap, thank you. Look what beer is in here. Look what beer is in here. Hell yeah, Tina for the win. Samuel Smith Oatmeal Stout. Dude, we just had one of these. Oh, that's so good. I'm going to have to write your name on this for sure. 100%. And you know, it's like the gift of beer and the gift of music, like, that's it. This is the greatest things. I get the greatest things in the mail. Golden Monkey. Godzilla versus Golden Monkey. All right. I'm going to have to write Tina on these. I don't want to mess this up. That looks like Genya. I'm sure I'll remember later on when we get to these beers eventually. You know, I'll remember. I'll say, oh yeah, Tina. These are Tina. What does that say? Genya? No, it says Tina. Tina. Thank you, Tina. Oh, hang on, I didn't show this one. Moon Rambler IPA. Founders. You see that? That's Founders Brewing. Founders Brewing. Poon Sauce McNasty in the chat. I want you to know there was a brief moment where I considered sending you that Westy 12. It was because of shed time, and I was like, I've had this beer before. Poon Sauce should have this beer. But then I decided ultimately that no, I should still definitely have this beer. But I want you to know I considered you for a second, buddy. And we got more Golden Monkey. Okay, Tina. Thank you so much, Tina. And thank you for watching on the replay. It really is very much appreciated. Ever since the vlog became a live stream, I get to know the live streamers that are here on Thursdays. And it's like, we get to hang out, dude. We get to chat. We get to drink beer. We get to goof off a little bit. But I don't get to know any of my replay viewers. And I want to. So leave me some comments. Here's what we're going to do halfway through the vape mail. I've taken it as far as I can take it. Urination does need to happen. So while I'm urinating, head over to smacknudezach.nl and do the call to action. I will be right back, I promise. It's just one of those, like, I can't hold it any longer. Thought I could. Can't. I'll be right back. right. Well, we'll just continue down the road of Vape Mail. Hope everybody enjoyed that intermission. I hope everybody in the Netherlands went to smacknudzak.nl. That's the call to action. My shoelace came untied. That's what happened. Don't cry, Poon Sauce. Don't cry. We'll get you this beer. We'll get you this beer. I would like to hear from Jonathan K. Is there a Jonathan K in the chat right now? If not, hope you're on the replay. Whoa, wait up, Jonathan K. What's this? Oh, shit. Haha, Watofo. Watofo, you can't keep this from me. It's Troll X. I saw Bogan review this on Tuesday on my stream. Now I have a Troll X. It honestly looked kind of cool. And Jonathan sent me a Troll X. All right, well, here, I'm going to write your name on this so I don't, forget. This is something I just have to do as mail comes in. I don't want to, I hate when I get on a stream and I'm like, hey, someone really cool sent this to me, but I don't remember who they are, so okay. No, that's not acceptable any longer. Not acceptable. Unacceptable. And, whoa. What up? What up? I forgot that this was in that package, bro. This is the har. This is the har. This is the har. This is, hey guys, Todd here. This is Todd's RTA. The har. Thank you. I mean, like to the just a next level kind of thank you. I don't even care. I'm writing your name on the back of this. I don't care if that devalues it. I just need to know always who this came from. Anthony, let's make it happen, bro. What are you talking about? Let's do it. I'm sorry. I just want to investigate this just a little bit. Okay, yeah, had a feeling. Sick. Sick. It's top airflow. No, it's side airflow. Sick. Okay. Har. Very excited about this. Shit, if we can get this, if on Monday I'm going to try for some aliens again. Maybe I can get a single coil. If I can get enough of a single coil, we can put it in the HAR RTA on Monday. That would be sick as tits. Sorry, I'm not allowed to say that. Rip Trippers gets mad at me. I'm just kidding. He doesn't get mad at me. All right. 2 more packages left. We got something from, don't know, UK? Bawdsley, Birmingham, UK. This is from Reload Vapor. And I don't know what it is. I didn't know what Reload Vapor was doing or coming out with. What is this? Oh, these are AFC rings for the Reload RTA. And for some reason, they're like vacuum packed in tissue paper. That's kind of cool. Oh, okay. Just different color airflow rings for the SRTA. I like the SRTA. I haven't vaped it in... Honestly, with the SRTA, I haven't really vaped it since I reviewed it. It got a review. I kept using it. It got cleaned out. It sat in no man's land. And there it remains. Are these all gold? Oh, no. Okay, sick. All right, Reload Vapor Airflow Ring Set. I didn't get to try you. That looks like a cool airflow, a little more honeycomb looking. Anyway, big fan of Reload Vapor, just in general. I like their stuff. Black, silver, and gold. Okay, I have a black one, but the silver ones on a black RTA, that might look cool. That might look pretty cool. They do have a new tube thing, Ricky. I saw that tube thing on their Instagram. It looks super cool. Looks super cool. Royal Mail. Royal Mail. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, you saw my belly. Yes. This is what I've been waiting for. We're going to set this up literally right now. I'm not going to sit on this clutch X18. The dual 18650 clutch from, what's up, peeps? My Vapes here. I love the clutch. The original clutch, hands down, one of my favorite mech mods, mecular mods in the history of time. Warning, the Clutch X18 is a parallel mech mod. Yeah, it is. You're damn right it is. I love a parallel mech, and here's the thing. Parallel mechs aren't anything new. Parallel mechs have been around as long as I can remember parallel mechs have existed. So this isn't necessarily anything new, but I think this is the first dual 18650 signature tips device. I don't think they've done any. Oh, there's battery contact adjustments on the bottom. Well, that's really interesting. Okay. So, looks to be the same. There's a lock. Yep. So there's a lock, same as the clutch. Unlock that for now. And there are battery adjustments on the bottom. That's a very, 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 very old school design. I had wooden box mods in like 2015, 2016 that had this same exact adjustment on the bottom. I first saw the dual 18650 version, months ago, and I'm always, I don't know, maybe this is just my lot in life, and I'm okay with that, but I'm always late to the party. Always late to the party. There has not been a time in YouTube history where it's like, hey, GrimmGreen got the first review up for that. Nope. My review for everything is always last. Good example is the Sackers sub-tank. So Horizon Tech sent the Sackers out to literally everybody. And Matt has his review up, and Jays has his review up, and people have their review up, and Ambition has his review up, and everybody has their reviews up. I'm still sitting here with my Sackers. That's fine. I'll have my review up. Maybe in a week, maybe in 2 weeks. Late to the party. So I had serious, hardcore FOMO of this particular device because everybody already had it. I saw Mike do his review like months ago, and I saw Bogan did his review like 2 weeks ago, and I'm just sitting here going, God damn it. I want one of those so bad. The great thing about this mech that Bogan was telling me about last night is it comes with 2 sets of doors. You probably already know this. Lots of people probably already know this. But it comes with 2 sets of doors. It comes with a thin set and a thick set so that your topper doesn't overhang. So if you want to use a slightly bigger topper, it'll increase this platform size to bigger, like double the size. You could fit like a big 26 millimeter guy on this. But we're going to use this for tonight. In fact, right now I'm going to put batteries in this because we are going to do a very random liquid tasting after the retro vaping. It's already 6:24. Holy butt stuff. All right. Let's get to super chats. That's the end of the mail. And I'm going to use this Dovpo Signature Tips Mecular Mod tonight. Nope. That's incorrect. That's correct. That's correct. I'm going to use this tonight because I have a very random liquid tasting and I need a mod to put it on. Boosh 9000. I'm really excited about this. I love the clutch. I have no reason to not love this mech mod already. Haven't even used it. I have no reason to dislike it. Literally no reason. All right. That's fine. That represents the end of the vape mail. But did you see? Beer, clutch, airflow rings. Hi. My camera's battery died. Hold, please. Hold. Hold, please. Hold, please. Ah! It's fine. Hey, here we go. Yeah, it's back working. See, the thing is, my camera is on power. It's like plugged in. It just drains the battery slower, a little bit slower. So we're going to use this for a very random liquid tasting. Let's do some super chats before we do anything else. That's fine. That's more than enough. Gabe Claus, Derek was asking if they carried jubbies. Benjamin, I just wanted to give some love. Is the Cedar Point idea still on the table? I hate roller coasters, but I'd still go. Here's the thing. Yes, it's definitely still on the table. We might even do a little bit of planning tonight. Maybe some loose plans happening tonight. But yeah, we're trying to do a YOYOY meetup. Might be in Sandusky, Ohio. We might go to Cedar Point and ride roller coasters together because I think that would be fun as hell. So that could be a thing, Benjamin. Could be a thing. Part-time. Jake's hauling pastries. I'm hauling sailboat fuel. Part-time. Look, I'm sure that sailboat fuel... Wait, sailboats? Don't sailboats have sails? Wait, are you hauling wind? Isn't sailboat fuel wind? Don't sailboats have big sails for wind? I see. I'm leaning to believe that you're just hauling air around, which means you have an empty truck right now. But even if you were hauling actual fuel, pastries is still, I think pastry still wins. You can bring some of that sailboat fuel over here to the valley too. Barbara Burgess, lost bio break, bet to Eric Richardson. Here's $2. You bet against me, Barbara? Never bet against the Grimmer. Don't even know what that means. TJ, that's very gracious of you. What's up, Nick? Love the vlog. My 39th birthday is on Monday. Can I get a shout out? Absolutely, TJ. Absolutely. I sang happy birthday earlier, but you weren't here. But now that retroactively applies to you. So if you go back in the stream and listen to when I sang happy birthday, you might hear your name in there. Even though I didn't say it, you could still hear it. New Wave Dave says, bro, the record player pin is going to go through your mouth hole. Yeah, I know. And I'm actually excited about it. I want to jam the record player pin through my mouth hole. Kennedy says it's all about Topo Chico. And yes, here's the thing. I still love Topo Chico. Who doesn't love Topo Chico? I love Topo Chico. But when you have a sponsor that also makes a sparkling water, listen, I mean, I have some integrity, but I'm not so loyal to Topo Chico that I'm just going to tell Liquid Death, like, nope. I started drinking Topo Chico first, so they're my preferred sparkling water supplier. Nope. I sell out. I've sold out for less. Liquid Death didn't even have to give me any money. They're just like, we'll send you a hat. I said, I'm on board. Brand loyalty. I'm just kidding, Kennedy. I still love Topo Chico. My fridge is still stocked with Topo Chico. Seamus, the wee baby one. Yes, Vape Mail rules. Came home from work to my new to me rig mod, Boosh 9000. Also have something coming from Duchess as well. Oh, you're in for a treat, baby Seamus. Those Duchess coils are top notch. You'll enjoy them. You'll enjoy them. Frank Underwood, watching Rad tonight for the first time. Frank Underwood. I enjoy it. There's thunder in your heart. Every move is like lightning. I'm dying to know what you think of Rad. It's one of the greatest movies of all time. Just forget about it. Rad, forget about it. It's one of the greatest movies of all time. Well, now that we're actually officially at the end of the vlog at 6:30, let's do a retro vaping that requires uppy closiness. I have to install a coil. This should be nice and long. The retro vape that I have for us tonight comes from, actually, hang on. Let me see if anybody can guess this. I think I showed this. What's that? What already is that? Huh? That's an RDA. This was Hype RDA 9000 until people got it and then started using it and realized that it's terrible. This right here, let me spin it around. Ready? Oh, what is that? 3 vertical airflow slots? What? Is this the Lucid RDA? No, it's not the Lucid RDA. It's the Nord. Does anybody remember the Nord RDA? Ah, what a weird ass RDA. There was so much hype for this RDA that it was palpable. Just ridiculous. I don't even remember the dude that made this RDA. But he was like, he had this brief stint in the vape scene. He was on YouTube. He was really, really into airflow. And everyone was like, oh, this guy's like the airflow king guy. He talks about airflow and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And so he gained like this cult following. And then he released the Nord. Yeah, Morton Owen. Holy cap. Caveman Love Smoke. Morton Owen. Yes, Morton Owen was the creator of the Nord RDA. And this RDA had the most hype. Some of the most hype I've ever seen. Wait till you get a look at this deck. 810 drip tip. Matte black finish. Honestly, pretty sick until you get liquid on it. Branding on the front there. Nord. And this... Ha! That's the deck. It was a single vertical coil deck with triple airflow. So everywhere there's not a post, you had airflow. So airflow here, airflow here, airflow here. This right here, that's nothing. That's literally just metal. There's nothing in there. It's hollow. No airflow goes through there. It's literally just to take up space on the inside of the, to take up space on the inside of the chamber. I'm assuming. There's no other use for it. Flathead screw right here. Flathead screw right there. And there is a flathead screw way down in here. And this is the build that I've had in this the whole time, and it is bad. That's not a bad build. It's a bad vape. It's not good. It vapes bad. It's not a good vape. The airflow sucks. The flavor sucks. This is all around a pretty junky RDA. But because everybody was obsessed with Morton Owen and everybody was obsessed with his ideas of airflow, that everyone went like, well, this is going to be the best RDA that's ever existed, bro. And then it came out, and I said, so there's a lot of problems with this RDA. And the first one that you're going to notice is the screws come down from the top. And that's a bummer because your leads are in there sideways because it's a vertical coil. So that means if you have any fancy coil, Fralians, Aliens, even some multi-core fused Claptons, the screw is going to come down on the wide part of your coil and just smash the hell out of it. Those are just facts. And I could tell when I saw that, I went, oh, this is not going to be a good RDA, because someone who's into RDAs and into building RDAs probably would have realized that they're going to be smashing the coils every time you screw the screw down, right? Every time you screw the screw down, you're going to be smashing them. So I'm going to do my best to get this coil in here. Yep. In fact, you have to, oh, fucking hell. Sorry. It's just not lined up at the right spot. It needs to go more this way. Let's see. Nope. Less. I need to, God damn it. It's a pain in the ass lining up your coils, because these posts aren't in any traditional fashion. So it's not like, oh, your leads are going the same way, you can slide them in. Oh, your leads are offset, you can go in like this. Oh, your leads are, you can go in like this. This is just arbitrary and weird. You know when you look at an RDA, you go, oh, I need to add a wrap to this, I need to take a wrap off of this. These are just weirdly, arbitrarily placed. So you kind of just have to bend your coil to what you think it's going to look like, when you get in there. It's a little bit ridiculous. And that means that I have to, so you can't put this bottom one just straight in, because Morton Owen's opening here is tiny. So I have to twist the lead before I can even get it into the post. That's great. In fact, here's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to screw that screw down, because that coil looks like it's kind of centered in the middle to me. I probably could have used a little bit bigger of a coil, but that's okay. I'm going to screw this screw down, and if my finger wasn't in the way, you can watch it in real time just smash the hell out of this lead. Sorry. Maybe now you can see it. Smash the hell out of this lead. Nope. Nope. Maybe now. Yeah. Smash that lead. Twist it in the complete wrong direction. Thank you, Morton Owen. Thank you. Oh, that's so great. I love it when you screw the screw down and your coil just goes boom, like weird off to the side. That's great. It's the sure sign of a high quality RDA rather. Okay. Now, this lead has to get twisted before you can even pop it in the groove. So I'm going to get my needle nose pliers, wherever those ended up, and I'm going to try to twist this in. Yep. Twisted it in. Still seems fairly centered. Still seems fairly centered. I'm going to screw this down, and it's going to do the same thing. The coil's going to go all kinds of wacky. Yes. Tight. Tight, tight, tight. And now, the best part is, unless you have a precisely 2.5 millimeter tool, you're not going to be able to adjust anything. Great. If you have the graduated tool, you can't even put it in there. So, 2 millimeter, 2.5 millimeter. There's my 2.5 millimeter tool. Okay, good. Now we can get this in here, straighten it, stretch it. It's just floating there in the middle of nowhere. Just a weird single vertical coil. I don't even honestly know. I should have just got on here and said, yeah, this thing's terrible, and then not built it. But I have to prove to you that it's terrible. So I actually have to have to build it and vape it now. I have to waste a perfectly good drip theory coil. Wasting a perfectly good drip theory coil. Now, if you're going to ask me how to wick it, I'm going to say, good luck, fucker. So let's turn this. This is a 0.1 right now. All right, let's turn this down. Let's try to get it glowing. It's difficult to get it glowing. It's difficult to install. It's difficult to wick. The vape on it is terrible. See if we can get this glowing. Oh, what you got there, fam? I'll never understand the love of vertical coil atomizers. I've just never enjoyed them. Yeah, see, and it's really hard to work out your fucking hot spots because you can't do anything to the coil. You can't get in here and pinch it. You can't adjust it in any way because there's this weird, just arbitrary piece of metal that's like, oh, you wanted to mess with your coil? To prevent you from doing that, we're just going to put a big piece of metal right here. Completely arbitrary, superfluous piece of metal. Okay. Glowing for the most part. Yeah, buddy. All right, all right, all right. Let's see, is this 2.5 millimeter friendly? Probably not. Do I have any other half cuts in here? Yeah. Half cuts. So this is where you need really good tweezers. Really good tweezers. So we're going to try to wick this down through the middle. Really good tweezers right now. This is going to be key. Okay. Then, if you can get in here and feed this through with your tweezers, you might be in pretty good shape. Yeah. All right. It's wicked. It's wicked. I'm not going to claim that it's wicked well, but it is definitely wicked. Because of the tweezers method of wicking this, it's hard to get a gauge, like a feel of how tight it is through the center, you know? How tight it is through the center. Let's throw, let's see. What are we going to put on here? Throw some blackberry mixed berry lemonade on here. All right, I'm just going to juice this up. Don't you love that too? On a vertical coil atomizer when you drip and it just pools on the top. How not to design an atomizer. I'm sorry, am I ragging on this too much? Is there anybody in the chat that's like, hey, Nick, shut the fuck up because I like that atomizer a lot? Is there any Nord sympathizers here tonight? Because you can get out. I'm just kidding. I'm really just kidding. I'm not going to gatekeep vaping. All right. Look, vapors right now are happening. So, that's it. That's what the Nord looks like. That's how the Nord gets built. I'm going to maybe put a little smattering of juice down here. The Nord did have the notches system. You can kind of see like the drop RDA notches right there. Let's get this notch on here. The notches are great, especially on an RDA like this, because they don't let you adjust your airflow in any way or change the direction of them. Change the direction of the airflow. The Nord. I don't think anyone really liked that one, Sifu. I don't think so either, but I will always remember the Nord because I feel like Morton Owen might have just been a con man. I feel like he just might have been a con man. He came into the community, got tons of notoriety, tons of popularity because of Reddit, had all these interesting ideas about airflow, and people were really buying into this airflow. He's like, I'm releasing a really expensive RDA that caters to my exact type of airflow. And then he released the Nord, and then after the Nord bombed, I don't know, where did Morton Owen go? He made his dime. He made his dime off of this. All right, 0.14 in the Nord. Let's go for like 60 watts, 0.14, 60 watts. Again, just no way to adjust your airflow, move the positioning of it. Like if your coil's maybe off to one direction, you can't, nope, none of that. What you get is what you get. Cheers. The coil is crackling like banana cakes. I kind of wish the coil wasn't crackling because the coil crackle is actually making me enjoy this a little bit more. But here's what I'll say. The flavor of this is some of the most atrocious that I have come across in the vape scene. And I wanted to use a liquid that I've recently very familiar with, mixed berry lemonade. This is a pungent, sweet, strong mixed berry lemonade. In the Nord, it tastes like not a pungent, sweet, strong mixed berry lemonade. It kind of tastes like not much. It kind of tastes like mixed berry lemonade with the volume turned down. Okay, look, it's actually not that bad. I'm not loving it. I hate building it. I hate building it and I hate wicking it. And that alone is enough for me to just go, nope, I don't need to deal with you, RDA, because there's plenty of RDAs that I love to build and love to wick that are real nice and simple and easy or fun maybe. Then you get that airflow cap. You can dial it in however you want. With the Nord, it's like one vertical coil. And you go, oh, okay, can I adjust the airflow? No. One vertical coil. You go, oh, okay. All right. So the flavor's not banging. I would say that the flavor's not even really that good on this. The airflow, as much as I was ragging on it, it is real smooth. It is real smooth. The mixed berry lemonade urn, worth it. Yeah, it's kind of like a Damn it. Eric, you son of a bitch. It's like a mixed berry white claw. Oh, that's so good. It does. It tastes like a mixed berry white claw. It's not very good. I don't think I'm ready to like give this away or part with it yet because it's just such a piece of vape history that I want to hang on to, you know? It's the Nord, you know? I was around for the Nord. I got sucked right in. I was on Reddit. I was watching Morton's videos. I got a Nord. Regrets. Nothing but regrets. Okay. What I'm going to do right now is pee again because I'm squirming right here in my seat. I'll be right back, I promise. This is hopefully the last time. That's too loud. Go. Yeah. Everybody get over there to Smack Nude Zach? Everybody do that? Hopefully you did. Okay. I washed my hands for sure. So, okay, Nord, look, you're done. You're done, Nord. Maybe I shouldn't have been ragging on this so hard while I was setting up. It's not a good RDA. It was hyper gimmicky. It came out just a single coil RDA, and his big airflow revolution was 3 airflows all pointing at your coil. Like, whoa, well, you know, stop the press. Vape revolution happening right here. Are you telling me 3 airflow holes? You know, so it was a lot of hype that I bought into, and it was one of those things where the hype really killed this RDA. Killed it for me. But I'm enjoying it right now. I just wish the flavor was good. And I think really I'm only enjoying it because of the crackle. Can you hear it? I'm really only enjoying it because of the crackle. Okay. Let's get to doing other stuff. Let's do getting to know GrimmGreen. Let's end this with a very random liquid tasting, and then we'll end this with the super chats. I feel like that's a pretty good deal. You guys in for that? Because I want to talk about one of the most random records that I own. So I have this thing with records where I feel like I need to only buy like legendary records, you know? I never go for like a new release on a record unless it's a band that I'm really, really like a huge, like immense fan of. Like if Clutch releases something, no questions asked. Just, yep, get it on vinyl. There's certain bands, like Clutch, Catatonia, Gojira, Fu Manchu. There's a lot of bands I really, really like that, yeah, I'll get their new releases on vinyl, but I have this like thing in my head where it's like, no. You can only buy old stuff on vinyl, and it has to be like old, like legendary stuff that you've always wanted. You know, like Kiss, Hotter Than Hell. That's what you need to get on vinyl. You know, AC/DC, Back in Black, like these legendary albums. Don't buy new releases on vinyl. Well, I break my own rules all the time, and I buy new releases on vinyl all the time. And this was, I bought this without really even hearing it. That's how weird and like arbitrary and knee-jerk this record purchase was. And I'm really sentimental about this. I get sentimental about things. I get sentimental about records especially. And I got really sentimental about this record. And I'm talking about a band called Dead Cross that I'm not sure. I mean, if you're hip to Dead Cross, more power to you. But this is one of those bands that's just like, it's not a lot of people know about Dead Cross. And I'm not trying to be like some hipster like, I knew Dead Cross before they were cool. No, I want everyone to listen to Dead Cross. I want everyone to be into Dead Cross. This isn't some like secret thing that I've found. Everybody should be into Dead Cross. If you are into hardcore punk, really aggressive sort of hardcore punk music, that's what I would, you can kind of tell from just looking at the album cover, like kind of what this is going to sound like, especially look at the back. Like, you can kind of guess what this is going to sound like. And this is more or less what some people would consider super group. You know, there's some old punkers in here. I don't remember their names because I wasn't really into the old punkers, but there's 2 members of this band, Dave Lombardo and what the fuck, Faith No More. Faith No More singer. What the hell is his name? Why can't I remember his name right now? I'm drawing a complete blank. Mike Patton. Okay. Mike Patton and Dave Lombardo. That's why you listen to this album. You listen to this album from Mike Patton and you listen to this album from Dave Lombardo from Slayer playing drums, and it's awesome. And the reason that I'm kind of sentimentally attached to this particular album is my good buddy Eric, Vinyl and Vapor. He's one of my buddy dudes that a lot of what we discuss is just music. You know, music, tunes. He's my music, like, sounding board guy. You know, I saw Red Fang released a new album, so I hit him up. I was like, hey, new Red Fang. He's like, oh, I'll check it out. New Red Fang, right? So he hits me up with bands. He's like, hey, have you heard this? You check out this. I've been into this lately. And so he hits me up and he's like, hey, are you hip to Dead Cross? I'm like, no. He's like, oh, it's Mike Patton, Faith No More and Dave Lombardo from Slayer and then some punk dudes, and it's really, really good. And so I was like, oh, cool. So I went to Amoeba and just bought the Dead Cross album. Just bought it. Sight unseen, sound unheard, just went and bought Dead Cross, hoping for the best. I was like, this is an Eric recommendation. Mike Patton, Dave Lombardo, what can go wrong? I've been disappointed by super groups in the past. Not disappointed with this super group in any capacity. In any capacity. This is right up my alley. If you're like, the Bronx, Cancer Bats, that type of like hardcore punk, just really visceral, aggressive music, slightly poorly produced. Like every time I listen to this record, I think everything could sound better. I go, those guitars could sound better. Those drums could sound way better. The bass is the only good part of this, only good part of this album. I'm going to put 2 songs from Dead Cross on the Getting to Know GrimmGreen Spotify playlist. This was one of those albums, again, I was instantly sentimental about just because of like, Eric and the record, and I instantly was like sentimental about it. Instantly reminds me of Eric, Vinyl, and Vapor every time I listen to Dead Cross. And it happens to be a really, really good punk hardcore album. If you're into like punky, really, like I said, aggressive. That's the best way I can describe this. It's like hardcore, aggressive. Yeah, Mr. Bungle. There you go, Ern. Now you're on the trolley. Mr. Bungle, he was in Faith No More. He was in Fantomas, and it was really, really good. The super band, it's funny that you mentioned Dillinger Escape Plan because the super group that I was a little bit disappointed in before was Killer Be Killed. There was this band, Killer Be Killed, that came out that was like super group. It was like, whoa, Troy from Mastodon and Max Cavalera from Sepultura and what's-his-face, Paul from Dillinger Escape Plan. And I'm like, this is going to be the greatest metal that's ever been put on a record ever. My hype level was so high for it. When I heard it, I was like, oh, it's good, but man, I was expecting a lot more. Super groups will let you down. This super group, Dead Cross, does not. So 2 songs. We're putting 2 songs on the Getting to Know GrimmGreen Spotify playlist. The first one, going to be track 2 here, Idiopathic. It's just a banger. Top to bottom, aggressive, in-your-face banger, and it's got a great chorus. Really, kind of a sing-along chorus. Not necessarily a sing-along, but yeah, sing-along. I'm just going to call it a sing-along chorus. Idiopathic, and then this is like their big song, Bela Lugosi's Dead. And it's probably the most approachable song on the album, and it has kind of like a little like old school gothic-y like kind of feel to it. Bela Lugosi is dead. Just a really, really good song. And I really, really like this album. And it's not anything special. It's not like it changed my musical world upside down, or I had never been into this genre before and this is the band that got me into that genre. No, this is just a banger of an album if you're into really aggressive hardcore punk. And if you are, I would highly suggest checking out Dead Cross. Dead Cross. In fact, this came down from the shelf wall not too long ago. Did someone mention Infectious Grooves? Yes, DeJuggala. Infectious Grooves were a lot of my freshman year of high school, bro. A lot of my freshman year of high school. So yeah, I'm going to put those on the Getting to Know GrimmGreen Spotify playlist. I'll have that linked down below in the description. It's up to like 70-something songs now. It's ridiculous. It's just a bunch of my favorite music. We've talked about all of those records here on the stream, and we're adding Dead Cross. Dead Cross. Dead Cross. It's just really, really good. I can't describe it other than really, really good and really hyper-aggressive. Not like hyper-aggressive, but pretty aggressive music. If you're not into listening to music where someone's yelling at you, then you're probably not going to be into Dead Cross. Probably not going to be into Dead Cross. But yeah, that's me getting to know GrimmGreen. And I like the other bands that are involved with this. Like, obviously, I like Dave Lombardo. I like Slayer. Obviously, I like Mike Patton. I'm a huge Faith No More fan. I don't know the other dudes in the band or what punk bands they were in, but look, all I have is time to experience other bands. So, I'm telling you, Dead Cross. Ern, you're going to love Dead Cross. I'm telling you. let's taste a liquid. Let's start wrapping this up. We've only gone about a half hour long, and we are going to taste some liquid. If I could find the liquid thing. Everybody ready to hardcore dance? Shirts off in the pit. Shirts off in the pit. Yeah. Hatchet your guitar at that point. We're going to very randomly taste a liquid. I have, where did it go? Had some of shit up right here. Yeah. I got this. I got a Argus GT Pro. I love this regulated mod. Sorry, it's not a very good shot of it, but it's just one of my favorite regulated mods of all time. It's been sitting in a closet. So I got it out tonight for the liquid tasting. Purple OG recoil on there with a black cap. Now, this is where I need you guys to vote. This is where I need you guys to vote. Saying what was that one band Mike Pitton was in was like asking a whole... Yeah, exactly. Matt, it's true because he did that record. He did that one EP with Dillinger Escape Plan. Where it was like, what? Mike Patton with Dillinger Escape Plan? Okay. And then it ended up being like kind of awesome. Anyway... The 3 liquids that are up tonight. Where's Dimlit Night? Dimlit Night's Wild Berry Butter Jam. Wild Berry Butter Jam is up tonight. We have one from Juice My Way. Apple Custard. Or a Mitch. This is Blue Raz Bubblegum. I'm not excited about this one, so if you want to make me suffer, make me try the Blue Raz. But we're either going to do Wild Berry, Apple, Blue Raz. Wildberry, Apple, Blue Raz, Wildberry, Apple, Blue Raz. Please vote now. So many votes for Jubbies. Good Lord, so many votes for Jubbies right out of the gate. Wildberry, Apple, Blue Raz. Wildberry, Apple, Blue Raz. Please vote now. Keeping in mind, Jubbies is not on the table tonight. I'm just going to have to buy more Jubbies, and then we're going to vape it every night. First vote for Blue Raz from Mowgli. If he's going to win. Blue Raz. Wow. Okay. Wildberry. Someone said Dimlet, but that does mean Wildberry. Wildberry Jam, Apple Custard, Wildberry, Jubbies. Oh, there's a lot of Wildberry. Oh, no, this is kind of a landslide, you guys. I am seeing Wildberry, Raz, Apple Custard, Esco, Wildberry. This might be a landslide. This might be a landslide in the Wildberry direction, you guys. It's happening. All right, let's pause that. You can stop that voting. I think we have a pretty clear winner. It's the Wildberry Butter Jam. It's the Wildberry Butter Jam. I want to give a shout out to a YOYOY. It's Mr. Dimlit Night. He's a little bit of a DIY wizard from what I understand. And this is his liquid Wildberry Butter Jam. Appreciate you guys all. Appreciate that very much. Thank you for voting. Thank you. Wildberry Butter Jam. 3 milligram. We're going to vape it. We're going to vape it literally right now. Wild Raz, Scott Jenkins. All right. I'm going to do a quick knuckle test. Oh, now we're using Apple emojis. I'm sorry, the voting has commenced. We are doing Wild Berry Butter Jam tonight. Wild Berry Butter Jam. Very wild berry. I got some, like the sticks, like the seeds of a berry. It's kind of what I get. Little seeds. If it's dimlit, it'll be good. Well, you're very confident in Dimlit Night. Me, I'm skeptical as hell. I am hyper skeptical. I'm just kidding. We're going to juice up these coils right here. This isn't any sort of like fresh build or fresh install. I wish I could say that these were my aliens, but they're not. They are someone's aliens. I'm going to go ahead and guess that they're Turk's aliens. Oh, we got Vapors happening. Vapors. Wild berry butter jam. How do you not want to try that, you know? Let's see, it's a 0.14, 70 watts, a little bit of crackle right there. Wild berry butter jam. Let me have a toot. Okay. Okay. Oh, dimlet. That is a complex liquid. That is a complex liquid. I need to vape this for a minute, so I'm going to sit here while you listen to this. I'm going to mute my mic. I'll be right back. I just got to vape this. Okay. All I kept saying to myself the whole time I'm vaping this, first of all, this juice is delicious. Delicious. If you're into like wild berry, mixed berries kind of sensation, it's that. It's real authentic, real sweet. I just kept saying to myself, how did you do this? How did you do this, Dimlet Night? How did you do this? It's not... The name Wild Berry Butter Jam is a little bit misleading because what I picture in my head... You know how there's apple jelly? You know, there's jellies and jams that are mostly translucent. And then you can also make apple butter, which is like kind of like applesauce. It's cloudy and you spread it. Apple butter. That's what I'm getting. Wild berry butter, like if the wild berries were turned into a butter. And I picture in my head like wild berry yogurt. Not the way it tastes. It doesn't have any like yogurt components to it. It doesn't have any yogurt components to it, but it does have like a creamy butter wild berry type of thing. I'm picturing a product that doesn't even exist, and it's a glass jar that says wild berry butter jam on it, and on the inside it looks like blueberry yogurt. Like it's a creamy berry mixture in there. That flavor in that jar is what I'm tasting. It's wild berry, but it's creamy. And I don't know how he did it. It's a wild berry creamy. It's real creamy. It's a little bit throaty, but the berry flavor is so good. So good. And it's creamy. It legitimately, like, minus the yogurt flavor being absent from it, it gives me a strong, like, wild berry yogurt. Like, that's what I picture in my head. I've visualized the liquids I'm tasting. Like, when I taste Pony on Acid, I picture that clear red glaze on the top of, like, a strawberry pie. That glaze. That's what POA tastes like to me. This tastes like my mythical jar of blue and purple creamy yogurt that's not yogurt. That's what this tastes like. It tastes like something that doesn't even exist. Wild berry smoothie. Damn it, Phil. Do you want this stream? Do you want to have a look? 12 years, I give up. I'm just kidding. Phil, spot on. Wild berry smoothie. Wild berry smoothie. It is delicious. This is delicious. That is a great liquid. Great liquid. If you're a DIYer, get a hold of this recipe. Make it. It's good. It is good. There's no cream in this, GrimmGreen? Are you serious? It's creamy. It just tastes creamy. I can't get creamy out of my head. It's like creamy berries. It's like the Lifesavers creamy cream saver berries. Creamy, creamy, cream saver creaminess. Damn. All right, you guys. Well, thank you, Dimlit Night, for... I'm probably going to tear through this liquid. Definitely. Wild berry butter jam. That is top notch. And if you're a mixer, if you're doing some mixing, some DIYing, search for this. Search for this recipe and make it. Make it. Wild berry smoothie, final answer. Wild berry smoothie, final answer. Thank you, Dimlit Night. That was just a delightful little tasting experience right there. I think we're... I should have put this up there. I had nicotine. Nicotine's not addictive. It's habit forming. It's dependent forming. But I'm not sure that you could call it addictive. But for the sake of YouTube and the Food and Drug Administration, I'm just going to put this here that it's addictive. Even though it's not really super addictive. We're winding down. Like, this is it. This is the end. We're going to do the end of the Super Chats, you guys. Steeped for 2.5 months there, Dimlit Night. Makes it even better. Makes it even better. Are you telling me I should let it steep longer? Berry butterification. That's kind of exactly what it was. It's kind of exactly what it was. I'm not sure where you can find that recipe. Dimlit said it was on some website. Maybe not. Maybe he keeps it a secret. Maybe you have to get him. Maybe you have to hit him up for the recipe. Not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. Let's do these super chats, you guys. I appreciate you guys being here tonight. It was a little bit of a long one, but God damn it, that was a lot of fun. Let's see, where did we end up here? Wee Baby, that's right. Frankie was watching Rad tonight. I can't wait to see what you thought, Frankie. Matt Kilgore, hey, wait, I caught a live vlog. Yeah! Bro, I opened your package. Thank you. Go back and watch the Vape Mail, bro. Matt Kilgore, appreciate you, bro. Dixon Ciderbush, in lieu of Sinister's present, I kindly ask you to drop and give us 10. If anyone else wants to join, get it on. Let's go. Dixon Ciderbush is going to make me do 10 push-ups? Dixon Ciderbush is going to make me do 10 push-ups? What if... Can I say no? All right. Let's do this. 10. Come on, Grimm Army. Let's go. 10 push-ups. We can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. That's fine. That's 30 push-ups for me today, Dixon Ciderbush. Did you do 30 push-ups today? Who else did 10 push-ups with me? No? It's fine. I'll just be way stronger than all of you. Yeah. Connie, Evening Grimm, usually part of the replay crew, but I made it to most of tonight's live. Thank you, Connie. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Chris in with the super chat. Replay crew on break. I'll watch tonight when I get off. Hope the Ginger album serves you well. Chris, yes. Dude, I've given it a few listens through. There's a few songs on there that are really banging. I really like some of the songs on that Ginger album. Thank you. And I like that it's a live album. I love live albums. Appreciate that very much. Mue, did I hear you say catatonia or am I deaf? Yeah, catatonia with a K. Catatonia. You got to be hip to Catatonia. Oh, Catatonia. Dead End Kings is a great album. Spectacular. Spectacular, I would say. That's an album I need to get. I'm going to buy that album tonight. I don't even care. Sean, That's very gracious of you. The thing I love most about Vlog Day, besides the vlog and the awesome people, is the time to noodle on guitar while I watch. I've written some killer riffs over the years. Thank you for everything, Nick. Okay, Sean, A, you're very welcome. It's absolutely my pleasure. And 2, can we hear some of these riffs, bro? Can I hear some of these riffs? Can I throw some death metal vocals over them? We could get a whole side project going here, bro. Queen Honey Bunny, thank you so much. That's very, very gracious of you. Who doesn't love a little dancing fox? The Juggala, banging some Tech 9. He said, give Nick $5. Did he really? You know, I was never hip to Tech 9, and, you know, I've been experimenting with whatever. Like, I'll listen to all sorts of music, right? And I don't necessarily get into it, but I can appreciate it. But because of, like, NWA, because of Dr. Dre, because of Mobb Deep, because of my buddy Flitzy, he is a really big Tech 9 fan, and he sent me some Tech 9 songs to get into, and there was one Tech 9 song, I don't remember the name of it, but I listened to it like 3 or 4 times in a row. I thought it was really good. I'll have to go back through my YouTube history and find that Tech 9 song. I thought it was pretty good. Juggalo, the Juggala 17, appreciate you being here. Appreciate your love of Tech 9. Super Committee, I'm having trouble tasting my e-liquid. Like, I feel like my nose or taste buds are damaged. What's the best way to get flavor? Is it RDAs or... RDAs are kind of my go-to for good flavor. There's some real good flavor, honestly, to be had on some sub-tanks. If you don't mind mesh and getting a little misting of liquid in your mouth, mesh sub-tanks honestly give some real good flavor. Some real good flavor. Mostly because you're getting a fine misting of liquid in your mouth. If you can't taste any of your liquid, I would recommend 2 things. A, go get a COVID test. And 2, smell coffee grounds. Smell coffee grounds or vape some menthol or something to sort of reset your palate. There's a phenomena that happens in vaping, and it doesn't get discussed very often, but it's called vapor's tongue. And it just happens. You'll just be vaping and you'll be vaping liquids, and suddenly you just can't taste your liquid. And it's because you've literally overloaded your olfactory senses in your brain. And it's going, okay, you know what this tastes like. I'm going to stop tasting it for you, type of thing. So your olfactory can get overloaded, and you can break it up with some mint or menthol, or you smell coffee grounds. Smell coffee grounds, and that will sometimes help you reset your little olfactory senses in there. I hope that's helpful. I'm not a doctor or anything, by the way, but I know that that's how taste works. Eifer, got one last from Eifer here that says, Dead Crosses, sounds like it's right up my alley. Going to check them out after this. Yes, Eifer. Yes, you will. Dead Cross, I think, is going to be up a lot of people's alleys, so to speak. It was right up my alley, you know? I bought it sight unseen, sound unheard, and it did not let me down in any capacity. So let me do a little quick hydrate. We'll say goodbye here. I'm going to take one quick look around the room, make sure I didn't forget anything. All that stuff got labeled. Crab People's up on the wall. I have enough water Malone for the entire state of California to vape. The beer is gone. I got a har from Jonathan. Dude, I got a har tank tonight. I feel like I should have been way more excited about this. I really was really anxious to try this RTA. Okay, I don't want to fuck with it right now. But I got a har, and that's awesome. And I got to drink a bunny with a chainsaw. All right, you guys, this is it. We're done. It's another vlog in the history books. Yeah, Eifer says, keep a bag of coffee grounds. Keeping a bag of coffee grounds on me now. Yeah, all the time. Just carry a little baggie, carry a little baggie of coffee grounds right in your pocket. Anytime you're feeling overwhelmed in your olfactory area, just give it a little sniff. You'll be good as good. Good as good? Sure. Yeah, and Blunt Man. Holy shit. See, Blunt Man's gonna get opened though. Blunt Man's not staying in the packaging. Blunt Man's getting opened because I need a posed Blunt Man with his like bong lightsaber somewhere. I'll put it over here by Mr. Meeseeks on the bookshelf next to the Klingon. And Blunt Man. This has been a spectacular vlog, you guys, and it was really only spectacular because you guys were here. This is literally my favorite day of the week. I really look forward to this. Looking forward to that after vlog Zoom hangs. YOYOY to ya. You're probably already hanging out there. I'm already late to my own party, but I appreciate you guys more than you realize. Vaping's gonna win, and I always keep saying that, but it is. It's just a matter of time. We have so much science, and we have literally millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of ex-smokers now because of vaping. It's a worldwide movement. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. What, are you kidding me? We're not going anywhere. Me and Blunt Man, going nowhere. So thank you guys so much for coming out. That's it. Thank you. And yeah, I don't know. That's it. I feel like I had something else to say. No, I definitely don't. I'm just trying to make sure, it's the end of the vlog. If there's anything I wanted to get out there. Oh, here's the thing. I know. Okay, so I'm going to do a UK time vlog. I'm going to tell your friends in the UK. It's going to be June 24th. So not next week, but the week after next, June 24th is going to be the UK time zone vlog. It's going to come on in the United States at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. so that in the UK it's 5 p.m. and the UK peeps can watch a vlog in the evening without having to stay up until, 2 o'clock in the morning. So in 2 weeks, we're going to do the UK time zone vlog. I just want everyone to remember, next week, 2 weeks from now, UK time zone vlog. Next week, I'm going to try to get the memberships going. But in the meantime, I love you guys. Peace out. Be excellent to each other. Remember that vaping is going to change the world. It's going to save 1 billion lives. And flavors are going to help it. So thank you guys. Seriously. Oh my God. So much for watching. Remember that the vlog is awesome. You guys are awesomer than the vlog. Sending some good vibes and some crisp high fives to everybody. Thanks, Frames. Sending some good vibes and crisp high fives to everybody. I'll see you next week. We're trying aliens again on Monday. Round 2 of alien time. Peace out, you guys. Big love.